In the world full of podcasts, he's the undisputed heavyweight champion of hot takes, an Auburn sports homer, master of the boog, and message board legend. Get your buttons buttoned and your hats flattened because the Top Button Podcast is about to kick off. And you don't want to miss your courtside seat. Now, here's your host, Charlie Five.
Let's do this thing. It's game day. You're live with I guess the Barn, Charlie Five, Kyle Rush, whatever you want to call me, and my man Zach Blackerby as we get ready for Auburn and South Alabama. Jump in the chat, jump in. Let's have some fun and let's discuss this game. Zach, I've seen some pictures so far of the all whites at home, and I'm going to be honest. If we never wore another uniform, I'd be okay with that. I think the whites
are wonderful. They look so good.
Incredible. They're so incredible. They look so good. People are saying it looks weird at home. I don't know. It looks all right to me. The white.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too big on uniform stuff or whatever. I don't care about that as much as other people do. But yeah, no, I think the Stormtroopers look great.
Yep. Before we get into everything, be sure to check out rowback.com. Use coupon code BARN50 or BARN20 to take 20% off your order. We just got a order on the way. I got the gray hoodie with the old school Sailor Aubie logo right in the middle. Zach's got, what you got coming, Zach? You got another hoodie, right? The orange hoodie that's in this picture.
The orange one that he is wearing right there.
There you go.
Now he's a little more handsome than I will in it, but yeah, that's headed my way.
Save 20%. Show them some love. It's rowback.com. A lot of guys that are injured that have been out are dressed. Saw Champ Anthony dressed out today. Big wrap on his thumb. I think Damari's going to be dressed out as well. Probably the most interesting news so far before we kick off is two things. Number one, Shadarius Tootle is back in town for his second visit in as many weeks. And then Bryce Cain, starting punt returner, was announced in the stadium. So thoughts on either one of those?
Yeah, Tootle has always been, as soon as he flipped away from Georgia, the conversation was, okay, his recruitment gets a little bit tougher, but Auburn's not going to back away. And with some of the stuff that we talked about all summer long about August 1st, that might be a situation where Auburn may have been right on. So we'll kind of see exactly what that looks like for Shadarius Tootle. The fact that he keeps coming here after that date, I think, is a little bit of info. I don't know what else you really want in that regard as far as proof on that. So we'll see. We'll see. Track their actions, not what always they say.
Follow the visits.
Follow the visits. That's right. That's right. As far as Bryce Cain returning punts, I don't love it. Catching a ball and catching a punt are different. He's earned high praise from his teammates. I just wonder why, and you got to assume something with Malcolm.
Yeah, he was in a yellow jersey at practice on Tuesday. I'm assuming it's just something precautionary, similar to Singleton. Like both of them are playing, but it's like, do you open up that extra exposure?
Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, let's see what it looks like. A great opportunity for Bryce.
Yeah.
Hopefully he takes advantage of it. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So real quick housekeeping note. Look, we can't control if you're ahead of us or behind us. Okay. So if you're behind us, just pause us and sync us up with the game. Okay. So just pause us for a few seconds, unpause it. I'll try to give you landmarks. Like currently they're coming out of the tunnel and they're smoking there. I see fire for the first time. There is fire shooting out of some cannons right now as they come onto the field. Hadn't seen that yet. It's pretty neat. But yeah, sync us up. I'll try to give you landmarks to kind of help you do that. But Auburn is about to take the field, and we'll see how it goes. Crowd got in with the whiteout, so that's cool. I bet they feel good. I bet it's comfortable. It's pretty good call, even though we're still in this fake fall that we've been experiencing the last 3-4 weeks.
Yeah. Beautiful day to play some football, though. No question about it. So we'll see exactly. To me, the biggest thing is, where kickoff is a minute away or so. My biggest thing is I want to see Auburn start fast. They've had a hard time getting going. Is that the play calling? Is that the entire team? Is it Jackson Arnold? I don't know. I don't know, but that needs to get fixed, especially with, the next 3 games on your schedule. I mean, the next month is crucial for you to achieve all the goals that you have in front of you. Start fast. Start fast. You're 0 for 2 when it comes to good, quick starts. And in this one, I think super important, because if you start fast, it's 14-0 real quick. South Alabama probably rolls over.
Yeah, and like I said on my show earlier this week, I was at practice on Tuesday, and when they went to a 11-on-11 period, that was the theme: start fast. And you could hear them all like, "That's the way you start fast," when they walked down the field and scored ones versus ones. So I wouldn't expect anything different. I think that's what their focus has been on, and a lot of times you don't know that you that needs to be a focus until it happens. So let's be focused. Let's have a good script, and then go out there and get on the board quick. I see a big man on the field right now. I don't know what that means. I haven't really got any indication if we're getting the ball, if we're kicking or receiving yet. So
yeah,
should be happening.
EPW in the chat says Auburn ball first, so that's great. That's great. Set the tone early. Set the tone early. I don't know exactly how you simulate that in practice. I mean, you can say like, all right, it's the first thing and it's important. You can say all those things, but at some point you've got to develop the muscle as a team that when the lights are on and there's a different color jersey on there, you're ready to go the first second of the game. So hopefully they take a step in the right direction that way. I've got to step away for a little bit, Kyle.
Jump in later, man.
Single dad for the next few days. Leah's out of town doing family stuff, so I will hop back in when the kiddos let me.
Sure, man. All right, so Auburn gets the ball. You just saw Damari Alston dressed out. That's not unexpected. I don't know. I'm watching the game, and that's a little bit unfortunate. I'm watching the game without any sound, so because I don't want to get taken down from YouTube. But so I don't know. Did they say he's ruled in or ruled out? Or is I know that was going to be a game time decision. What did they say about that? We'll see here in just a second, but not 100% sure what the actual game time decision was. So he's available. Yeah, and that's kind of what I expected. And that's kind of what Hugh said, that he's available if needed. But I wouldn't expect him today unless he is needed, and he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be. South Alabama does not have a great rush defense. So if you can't get the pass going, you should be able to lean on the run. People ask about my hat, branded Bills. I might be getting a coupon code on that one soon, so just hang tight on that one. But branded Bills has a bunch of new Auburn gear. So Auburn hats, and I think they're actually about to branch off into some apparel. So but we're focused on the hats because we're Roback apparel. So South's about to kick off. Let's see what happens. Football is underway, and this one's returnable. How does that work when someone calls a fair catch and then another guy catches it? I guess it still counts as a fair catch. So Auburn's going to start at the 25. Look, there's going to be a lot of stuff in the chat. So if you want to make sure your chat gets seen, obviously definitely hit the super chats. That's how we make sure we can keep doing this and having fun. So War Eagle guys, we're backing up. We're backing up right now. We should start at the 25. I don't know what the deal is here. What the heck? Why are we? So if you call a fair catch, I guess, and someone else catches it, why? I need to know the ruling there. I need to know a ruling there because it looked like Eric Singleton called a fair catch. The guy in front of him caught it. Usually if you call a fair catch within the 20-yard line, you get it out on the 25, just like a touchback. Go with the jet sweep, and this one should go for a first down, and it does. Easy first down. Wrong guy called fair catch. I guess that's the case. I guess if you call a fair catch but someone else catches it, it's down right there. Like you don't actually get the benefit of the touchback. So I don't know. I've never seen that actually happen before. So actually 2nd and 8. I'm going to go ahead and say it, take a shot, but they're not. They're going to go ahead and get the first down, I think. So an easy first down. Establish it early. Establish the ground game early. Get a little tempo maybe right here. A little tempo right here maybe. And I can't really tell. I haven't really seen how South's playing it defensively yet, but okay. Pop says they said he ran with it. I didn't see that, but maybe he did. South's only got one safety back real deep. So maybe, and it's not even that deep. He's only 10 yards off the ball. So maybe that can open some stuff up. Got to catch that. It was a good throw. Cam, you got to catch that. He gets gator arms sometimes on that slant. He can make so many plays down the field. If there's one weakness in his game, I'd say that was it. And he's coming off the field kind of with his head down. Illegal fair catch. Got it. Take a shot equals ×1. I love it. We're going to be saying it a bunch. All right, you just got to move the chains here. You're behind the 8 ball a little bit. We're throwing it again. Get it out of your hands. Okay, good throw, good catch. Is that – oh, that's Singleton with the comeback route on the outside. He's doesn't typically line up outside, but he lined up as an outside receiver there. Great play. Came back to the ball. Now you got 3rd and very short, 1. So go ahead and pick up this first down. What do y'all think so far? Both of those 2 throws are on the money. Still, I don't know. Cam's would have been a slant, so that would have been over the middle. Cam just dropped it. We love to work the perimeter. So should be able to push them pretty easy right here. Yeah, easy first down. They're not good against the run. Morgan State had averaged almost 5 yards a carry. So that's something good that you can always fall back on is being able to run the ball if you need to. So I'm with you. I'm with you, NH 3425. There's only, it seems like they're only single high. They only got one safety deep. Now they could drop both of those corners, but there's only one deep safety. You should be able to dial something up. They're going to go with a jet sweep again, and they got numbers. Jackson kept it with the power, easy first down. That is so deadly. Man, see deep shot, man happy. I wonder if that's a little spoiler alert, but the play I just saw was the jet sweep quarterback power. There's so much that you can do off of that. There's just so much you can do off of that. I mean, it draws the defense all over the place. It's really, really effective. So hopefully your boy George is spoiler alerting us, and we're about to see a deep ball right here. Nope, Cobb, easy. That's a face mask. That looked like a face mask to me. Nothing called. See, now look, here's the deal. This is what, 6 plays now? If you are firing on all cylinders, this is fine. You can just death by a million paper cuts. But eventually, college offenses, there comes a point in time where there could be a small issue, a small setback, and they can, set your whole drive back. You just had 2 people in motion right there that could have easily been like illegal procedure, but you got a couple of yards on first there. All these plays, I thought it was a face mask. I'm with you 9 times. I thought it was a face mask. I thought he slung him around by his face mask, actually. Appreciate you, brother. Loving doing it. It's a bunch of fun, for sure. Jackson is a great weapon. That quarterback power is nasty. Bo Nix is him. If you want to jump in, just let me know, man. If you're good to go, I can get you in right now. Let's take a shot. Okay, Preston. See, just like that. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Just like that. Now, you've gone a bunch of plays. You've had a lot of success. You had no yardage on first down, 2nd long, and you drop a pass. Got to be able to get some chunk yardage. But let's see if we can pick up this big 3rd down, 3rd and 9. This is going to be probably one of those when we talk about the drop back game where Auburn seems to struggle, they got a bunch of dudes deep right now. They got 4 guys deep. The middle does look pretty open, though. I bet that middle guy jumps down. We call timeout. Okay, timeout Auburn. Timeout Auburn. No big deal. But again, we've had how many plays so far? We've run Hughes getting after somebody. Who's that on? Is that on the 3rd down play caller or is that on the 1st down play caller? Oklahoma looks good so far. I wish I could see it. I can't. That's one thing. I can't really keep up with other games. What's the Alabama score? They struggle running the ball. They have a really hard time in the trenches, it feels like. From what little I've been able to see. You want to come in, brother? Bama's up 14-0. I know they were not able to – they were having trouble running the ball, and then they got close, 4th and goal or something – not 4th and goal, 4th and like 1 or 2 from like the 3 or 4 and scored. That's the last thing I saw. Wisconsin's pretty terrible. Georgia Tech up 10-0. That's a good one. Dude, Brent Key's a pretty good coach. And Haynes King has surprised me at how much of a dog he actually is. He's a pretty solid little college quarterback. Nothing flashy, doesn't throw the ball like incredibly impressive. He just gets it done. Like early in the game, he had 2 defensive ends crashing on a read option on 4th and short or 3rd and short or something like that. And somehow he makes the right read and he avoids a tackle in the backfield and picks up the 1st down. So good for them. Clemson just – I don't know what the deal is with them. They're so freaking talented. I agree. Clemson is probably Georgia Tech's probably the last team that Clemson wants to see right now. Totally. Boy, commercial breaks suck this early. Yeah, I'm on YouTube TV. Yes. So I'm probably, if you're watching on DirecTV or hardline cable, I'm probably going to be behind. So just keep that in mind. And if you are watching on the ESPN app or something like that, I'm probably going to be a little bit ahead of you. So just make sure you pause me. If I'm ahead of you, just pause me and get me caught up, and then get caught up, and then I'll be right along. Again, I'll try to give you the landmarks during the game. Yeah. So yeah, I should be ahead of the ESPN app. So just pause me if you want to sync up, and it should be pretty easy. I didn't see Cam back on the field since he got kind of shook up. I also have not seen Malcolm, which Malcolm again was in a no contact jersey on Tuesday. So that one's not entirely surprising, I guess. So not a huge deal. I know people are going to be freaking out over the time out there. I don't think it was that big of a deal. Make sure you get the play call. And we're right back to the empty formation. It's like Jackson's changing some kind of slide protection or something. Got to get it out quick. It's a power. And he ran up the middle and didn't get it. Interesting call. I don't hate it. I think he may have picked the wrong hole. Looks like they're going for it, though. 4th and 5. Everybody, obviously, you're going to want to pass there. I don't hate the quarterback draw. Maybe out of a timeout, that was kind of weird. But going for it here on 4th and 5, you're kind of in no man's land. You got to make these plays when you get the big games. So why not try it right here when you can? Got to get it out, though. Throw it, Jackson. Somebody wide open. That boy, Singleton. Great throw. Singleton, I think, was probably at least the 2nd, maybe the 3rd read there, which is awesome. He looked, and hit him over the middle. That's awesome. That's good to see. I don't think he held it particularly long. That's one where you got to get it out quickly on 4th down, delivered a strike. Great job. Great job. That's good to see. Good to see us work in the middle too. We work the perimeter a lot, taking a shot deep. Touchdown. Singleton is a monster. No, that's Cam. He's back. Cam's back. We got a flag on the play. It's probably for spinning the football, if I had to guess. Probably for the celebration, which may put it out of Alex's range. Maybe not. That was a great throw. No, pass interference. We're good. We're good to go. Alex is still set to go perfect on extra points. What a throw. What a catch. Good stuff. You know, I did a show on, I can't remember if it was Wednesday or Thursday, Auburn's longest play through the air. Yeah, that was definitely pass interference. What a play. Auburn's longest play from scrimmage was, I believe, 30 yards through the air. And that was the touchdown to Eric Singleton last week. So obviously I think that just topped it. I don't exactly know how far that was. I think it's somewhere around 40 yards. Let's see where he threw it from on the replay. Yeah, it was at least 40 yards, at least a 40-yard touchdown. So good job. Great touch, great route. He had him beat the whole time. Jackson found the matchup, and he took the shot. Where's my man? Take a shot. Where's my man? Take a shot. Take a shot. I didn't even call that one. CC. I didn't even call it, man. Can you believe that? The one time I could have called it, and I didn't even call it, CC. Take a shot. Take a shot. Good stuff, man. How many plays was that drive? Milkshakes for Jackson. Let's see. I want to see how many plays that drive was. Looks like it was play-by-play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12-play drive. Not terrible. Obviously, ending in a touchdown is always good. It's a 32-yard touchdown. So 92 yards. That's the biggest thing. That's one thing you got to take into account on a long drive. We had that weird penalty on the kickoff, which I don't want to put any blame on that one. That one to me is kind of freakish. Like, how is the guy that caught it supposed to know the guy behind him called a fair catch? I don't even know who that's on. Who do you put that on? Here we go. You could say Kyle failed himself to take a shot. I did. I failed myself. That's my thing, man. I want to see balls in the air, and we didn't get it, and I didn't call it. So 92 yards, very efficient. You had 1 4th down, which was just a couple of weird exchanges, and you had a really good throw to Preston Howard that just like immediate contact, and he dropped it. Good stuff, though. Good stuff from Jackson. The 4th and 5, that to me, if you have been concerned at all about Jackson and reading progressions and getting locked onto a receiver and not being able to get the ball out on time and blah, 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 I get it. I've been there with you a little bit. Again, it's South Alabama. Still, he went through at least 2 progressions, it felt like. Unless he was looking off defenders, he was working the sideline and came back to Eric over the middle, which is really, really fun to see. Also good to see Cam go back in the game. I know some people were a little bit concerned about that. He went back into the game and made that beautiful, beautiful play. Only 2 incompletions were drops. Last week, he only had 4 incompletions, and 2 of those were throwaways. People laugh at me when I talk about his ball placement and how well he delivers the ball and how arm talented he is from like an accuracy standpoint. He's really good. There's our boy Connor Gibbs kicking off. If you're tuning in right now, we're kicking off. Connor Gibbs is your kickoff guy and your long field goal, and he just kicked one up into the bleachers, basically. So kid's got a leg. Kid's got a leg. He can boom it. Good stuff. All right, here we go. South's first drive. Bishop Davenport, I've watched a little bit of him. He's a nice little quarterback. You know, they had their boy Gio Lopez, went to UNC. Gio was a stud as a freshman. I don't know what he's done at North Carolina. I know he had one good touchdown drive and then completely shat the bed for the rest of the game, in that first week. So no idea what he's doing now, but this kid's pretty good, and they got a pretty good little running back. That they can score, and we had to be offsides just then. We had to be offsides. They ran a little RPO, hit the tight end in the flat. I would not expect that to be a thing. That's probably just somebody missing an assignment, and they'll get that fixed. Everybody has a good script when they come out. You got a couple of plays that you can get some on. That was a big old boy, by the way, too, that caught that ball. Kay and Lee's feeling that one. Good for him, though, for sticking his head in there. Okay, we're getting pushed a little bit, getting walled off. That was 35. That's Dallas Walker, I believe. Dallas Walker got sealed way too easy. Got to be way more disruptive than that. Oklahoma's playing Temple, I think, 25-0 so far. They're going to be good, man. That's going to be a war, I think. Good play. Look who it is. Look who it is making another play in the backfield. Freaking X, man. The X-Man. Weapon X. He is so good. This is a confessional. This is an altar call right now. We added Xavier Atkins. I never expected him to be any impact whatsoever. That's my confession for the day. And he's probably one of our best defenders. Just got blown off the ball right there. Got blown off the ball right there. Got to do a little bit better than that. Kentrell Bullock. I think he transferred from Mississippi State. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. X marks the spot. X marks the spot. Oh, it's like South's taking a shot. This should be a pick. Pick that. Oh, he threw it. It could have been intercepted. It looked like Kay and Lee was running that route, but he overthrew it by about 27 yards. Paul Petrino. Him and his brother look so much alike. He's not quite as sloppy as his brother, though. Bobby. All right, 2nd and 10. They took a shot, and it did not connect. I'm proud of Kayan right there. He did not – that looked good. He was in his hip pocket. And he has a tendency sometimes let's just call it. He has a tendency sometimes to get burnt. Ooh, who's that? X again? No, Amaris. What a freaky play right there. Look at this play if they show a replay of this. Amaris just made an unbelievable play. Watch him crash, reroute, and chase down the running back right here. That's what you get when you get top 100 players. There's no drill for that. There is no drill for that right there, gang. That is just sheer athleticism. Big cushion up top. They're rolling that way, and he's wide open. Okay. We're still playing a little bit of bend, don't break, keep it in front of you, which is fine. But eventually you got to make them screw up. 11 got scared. He had no idea where he was on the field. He's like, let me just go ahead and take this first down and get out of bounds. He made a business decision right there. Let's go. Let's get an interception right here. Ugh. Yeah, in H342, they ran like a flood. There's a flag on the play. It's got to be holding, right? Unless it's a face mask. Not good. We've been getting a lot of those. We've had how many face masks this year already on defense? At least 3, I think. Not good. That was on X too, apparently. Oh my God. Really? Give me a break. It was way after the play, too. Good play, Keyron. They ran a little jet sweep. Keyron, no thank you. No thank you. 11 said, I didn't sign up for this. Y'all got me running a jet sweep into the short side, and I got Keyron over here. Come on, man. Come on, man. I got a family. Second and 9. There. Jay Crawford in motion. Make a great pull. I'm so glad he pulled that. It's a terrible decision. So thankful he pulled that because the running back looked like he was about to go play patty cake in the end zone by himself and get some nachos at the concession stand before anybody touched him. I'm thankful for you pulling that one, Davenport. Yeah, Malik got worked on that one. That was one of those when you're the quarterback and you make up your mind before the play that you're pulling it. Yeah, if he handed it off, that would have been bad. All right, let's do something right here. I agree. I think we're a little bit sluggish on D right now. Need a big play. Boy, they are teeing off. What are you pointing first down for, my man? It's 3rd and 12. That was the original line of scrimmage, my man, not the first down marker. He totally forgot where he was. Dude was pointing for offensive line was pointing for a first down, and he got the original line of scrimmage and the first down mark mixed up. Good stop. Start fast on defense. Yeah, he was pointing for a first down. I'm glad y'all saw that. Started fast on offense. A little bit shaky on defense, but that's kind of Auburn's deal is just don't give up big plays. And then you'll eventually make something happen. South Alabama, Paul Petrino is one of the he's just an offensive guy, okay? So that just is what it is. Weagle, what's up, my man? Can you hear me?
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
Brother, what'd you think about those first 2 drives?
First 2 drives. Love to go for it on 4th. You trust your defense, so you could go for it in midfield there and know that, you have a good chance of stopping them. Thought the Cam Coleman catch was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Good throw, too.
Yeah, great throw. I mean, Jackson has shown some arm talent. Let's be real. I think he's shown a good amount of it.
Yeah. Very good. His placement is incredible.
Yeah.
He puts it where it needs to be.
And good reads and trusting Cam Coleman to go up for a 50-50 ball. That's all good signs.
Oh, man. You know how I love 50-50 balls. I didn't call it there, though. I was not calling for a shot play right there, so I let everybody down. But they still converted. But you're talking about the 4th down play. I don't know about you, but I know some people, they've been a little bit concerned about Jackson locking onto a receiver or holding it too long. And it felt like to me, just from first glance, it looked like Singleton was not the first read there. And he diagnosed it pretty quick and then dropped it back down to Singleton and fired one over the middle, which is another thing. Hey, Auburn's been hitting the perimeters, but not hitting it across the middle. There's a lot of levels to that play that I felt like were very encouraging.
Here's the thing. Here's the shocker for the season, right? As we're getting a couple of games into it. Jackson Arnold's way better than we thought. That just is what it is.
Yeah.
He's better than I expected. I didn't hear a whole lot about him coming out of camp, and I was kind of like, oh, is this another mediocre quarterback season? And it's not. He's pretty good. But our secondary is getting burned by South Alabama receivers.
Well, look, here's the thing. The first play was one of those. That's one of those you worked on in spring, you worked on in junior. Like, we're going to run this against Auburn. It's going to get a big play right out the gate. That whole RPO to the tight end out of the backfield. So that one just kind of is what it is. But you're right. They run a little flood concept, and we're way off the ball, and they just throw it right underneath. You got to be able to do a little bit better there for sure. Defense kept it in front of them, but still got to be better. It looks like Alabama's going to be up 14-0. Is this at halftime or 1 minute to go. So if it be 14-0 at halftime,
Yeah.
they don't impress me, dude. I don't typically talk that way, but in the trenches, they are just not that impressive.
I mean, I think it's going to be a close game this year, the Iron Bowl, but it hadn't been this close in terms of talent and execution and everything in a long time, I feel like.
We're about to run this back. We're about to run this kickoff back. Go, Bryce. They
Might
did
be
a
wrong.
little fake. I don't know if you could see it. They did like a fake end around handoff on the kickoff. It's like they had a guy coming back in motion, and Bryce faked like he was going to hand it off, and there was nobody. Everybody kind of bit. Big return right there to start off. I guess you're going to be around like the 35 to start off. So that's a big difference. Did you know the fair catch kickoff rule? Like if you call a fair catch and somebody else catches it and they try to run it, it's like down right there. You don't get the benefit.
Yeah, I think I did. I mean, I think I knew that. I think I did actually. It makes sense, right? You can't have people like all around the field calling fair catches.
I guess you're right.
That's a good run.
Maybe there needs to be – yeah. How do you coach that, though? Like, how do you know? Like, how does the guy in front of him know that the guy behind him's going to call a fair catch? Like, there's got to be some – I'm sure there's some kind of, like, rule you can put together. It's like, hey, if it looks like it's going to be on this, we're going to call a fair catch or this. I don't know. That's tough. But
the guy behind you has got to know that the ball's not coming to him. That was just a mistake on his part.
Yeah. Pull it, Jackson. Good throw. He dropped it.
Yeah.
Though.
Oh.
No, he didn't. Yeah, he did. He dropped it.
Yeah, he did. Man, he's hitting them in the hands. He's hitting them right in the hands.
I couldn't tell where that one was. You got to make that play, though.
Yeah, that was catchable for sure.
Yeah, you got to make that play. So 3rd and 6 right out the gate. Not mad at that, though. I mean, you got 4 yards on first down like you're supposed to, and you haven't made a good throw. You just got to make the play. Good read, good pull, and everything.
Reads have been great all year.
Oh, that was a bad throw. I don't know if that's on him or if that's on Preston, but that was not good.
Yeah. That's going to be your first punt of the game. Freeze visibly frustrated there.
Yeah, I can't tell who this is on. Oh, he slipped.
No, it got tipped. I think it got tipped.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, I think that lineman tipped it.
I don't know if he was expecting Preston to sit down a little quicker, but regardless, you had a drop and then maybe a miscommunication, and then we just cannot punt. I just don't get why we can't pin anybody deep. I do not understand the punt strategy whatsoever. This has to be on us, right? I mean, it's a flag. It's got to be some like illegal formation or something. Or did he step out? It was an illegal touching because the dude doesn't have his hat on. That's typically what that means, isn't it? The referee took his hat off. So did the guy step out and then come back in and down it? That'd be big. That'll push him back.
Thing is like from what I heard about our corners in the off season and everything, like these guys should not be able to catch a football. That's my standard for them against South Alabama. Illegal motion? Is that what that?
I don't know. I couldn't hear. What was the penalty? The ref's hat was off, so that means somebody went out of bounds, which he did. I don't know. No idea.
That's crazy.
Regardless, they're back a little bit further, so that helps that weak punt. I just don't get it.
Kicking game has not been great, and that's not all our fault, you know. That's just
illegal block out of bounds. Okay.
Yeah.
5-yard penalty. Good deal. That's one challenge I got to figure out. I got to figure out the audio for the game. God, we're getting blown off the ball. That's Jay Hardy in the middle and Malik. Malik, my man, I know you got your hoodie on. You're feeling good, but we got to make a play. Hoodie on under the pads. That's a move. That's a decision. 6 yards on first down. God. It says 4, but it looked like it was second 5.
I finally got a.
They ran that play. First play they ran in the game. Who was that? That's the first time I've seen Jay Crawford get kind of beat in man. They just drugged that guy all the way across the field for a pretty easy first down.
How good are Oklahoma's receivers? Do you know?
Well, I know Deion Burks is really good. That was a good play. Amaris is having a freakish game, my man. Deion Burks is back. He's really good. Their guys were good last year. They were just hurt. So really, they're just not hurt now. So they did lose one of their bigger receivers. I can't exactly remember where he went, but I think they're going to be talented. You know, it's Oklahoma, man. Unless they're injured, they're going to be pretty talented. That was a good play on first down right there. Amaris made another freak play. Malik made a good play. Screen, you got to know you're not that good. Screens as a defensive lineman, how do you always fall for it? Auburn would clean that up pretty good. So it's 3rd and long.
Yeah, we did. I think we handled that just fine.
When you're an interior defensive lineman and all of a sudden you look and you're in the backfield, how do you not say, I know I'm not this good or this fast?
This was too easy.
We jumped. Who was that? Was that Amaris? I think it was.
7-3 in the first.
That's not the offside sign, brother. That's pass interference.
Yeah. It's offsides.
I know he did the signal for pass interference.
I got you.
Oh, it's Keldrick. Man, you're a senior. Or not a senior, but come on, dude. So it's 3rd and 3. Okay. Still 3rd down. Come on, Falk. Pick. Kieron Crawford. Oh no. What's this on? What's this flag on? They're going to call offensive. They're going to call pass interference or holding or something.
You're like 5 seconds ahead of me.
It's got to be. On the offense, they tried to pick us. But we wouldn't let them. They tried to pick us, but we wouldn't let them. Let's go. Kieron Crawford with his first interception. Let's go.
Beautiful.
That's first interception of the year, right?
Yeah, that's good confidence boost for him.
Yeah, I mean, totally. And he was the one that got picked.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny? I'm so glad he did that because people get so mad when like a guy like him drops in the coverage. You know, people get foaming at the mouth whenever they see one of those guys drop into coverage, which they need to be able to do to go to the next level.
Yeah.
He got picked and he got the pick. That's incredible. Good deal. First interception of the season.
I'd like us to be up 14-0 by now.
Hey, let me. I don't want to interrupt you, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Take a shot. Take a shot right here.
Yeah.
You got 2 high safeties. He's gone. Good play. He didn't score, but big run on first down. Take a shot. 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 It's funny how much different this team is from last year. There it is. Turn around. Oh. Perry, he tried to get it to you, dog. He tried to get it to you. He wasn't looking. You got to be communicating. I don't know if you saw that play yet, but
I did. Perry's going to get polished. He'll get polished up by the end of the year. Next year he'll be a good number 1 or number 2 guy, I think.
I don't know all the back shoulder rules. Like I don't know. I don't know all the technicalities behind it, but I know there's got to be there. I don't say all that to say I don't exactly know who that's on.
I think either Perry ran the wrong route or Jackson had the wrong route.
I don't think either ran the wrong route. I think that was the route he ran the right route, but I think it's supposed to be when you're when you're even like that, when they're even with the defensive back, the call is not even. When he's above you like that, that's when you throw the back shoulder. But you got to know when to break that off and catch the back shoulder. You know what I mean? It looked like Jackson threw it to the back shoulder, and Perry was just a little bit too deep.
So is that something they do in college? Is they say, okay, if the safety or whoever's playing you, this way, then as a receiver you actually change your route at the end?
Oh, totally. Like that it's all about they run these drills in practice where it's like like they'll put the DB even with them, they'll put the DB in front of them, they'll put the DB behind them, and they have to make the decision. The quarterback and the wide receiver have to make the decision. So they work this stuff like that. I mean, that's when they go to do their individual drills. That's what they do. They try to mix it up, and so they know. And I mean, that's a really long one. That was a really long back shoulder, so that one's tough. You got to be like so on the same page as a quarterback and a receiver to be able to pull that off, just because it was such a long throw. But I like them taking a shot there. I like
Jackson
seeing.
If that's the case, then Jackson threw it to the right spot for sure. And
I think so. I think there's probably 50-50. There's probably, it's a 50-50 ball in the air, and I think there's probably a little bit of blame you could put on both of them. He may have thrown it a little bit too far behind him, and then Perry probably didn't break it off quite quick enough. He may not have had his head turned around. So we'll see.
Turn out in the South Alabama game,
Your boy George Cooper Kupp made a name for himself with option routes. Yeah, he's pretty good too. He's pretty good in the NFL. He's been pretty solid. Dude, is this jet sweep we run? I mean, it's like auto 8 yards. It's crazy. The pressure. Do what?
Who does that remind you of? What particular Auburn player that was great at the jet sweep?
Say that one more time. You broke up.
Which particular Auburn player was great at the jet sweep? Who does that remind you of?
Corey Grant, to me, was the greatest jet sweeper ever. He's also lives in my neighborhood. But
I was going to go with Ontario McCaleb.
He was good too.
Yeah.
Now it helped. It helped that Cam Newton was his quarterback. But then Corey Grant had Nick Marshall. So maybe that's the key. When you got a good running quarterback, think about now you got Jackson Arnold. Now, I am not anywhere in comparing to either one of those, but he's an above average runner, a pretty decent threat on the ground. But maybe that's what makes it that much more effective. Who knows?
I would say with Jackson's like field vision and the way he is making these reads, that he's even I'd go even a good runner. Like he's better than Peyton Thorne runner. And sure. Peyton was fine. I mean, Peyton wasn't terrible. Yeah.
Eli Stowe was another underrated one. I never will forget that opening play of, I guess it was Arkansas 2014. I've talked about that game way too much this week, but when he took it to the house on the first play of the game, it was like one of those we went under center and it was a jet sweep out from under center and he took it to the house. That was incredible. Yeah. This is the greatest jet sweep of all time though. Sean Shivers when he ran through a you-know-what's face.
Yeah.
He made him quit. Xavier McKinney, I'll never forget you for the rest of my life because Sean Shivers put you on a poster at 5'5". He was all of 5'5". Third and short. Let's pick up this first down. Another jet sweep is a touchdown though. No, Jackson kept it. Now, see, I was jagging on the I was getting on the cameraman last week, and now here I am getting caught up. That was good camera work, but my eyes failed me. But you get the first down. I think Singleton would have walked in and would have been back celebrating with the cheerleaders by now, though, if he would have gave it to him. But it may not have been an option. It may have been a keep the whole time. So first and goal from like the 6. I don't know where you're at. So we'll see what.
I'd like to see a slant route to Singleton, something like that.
We're going to run this one, dog. Jackson keeps it and just walks in for a touchdown. Fight song. Play the fight song. Do the bird thing. What is the bird thing? I got to know. I got to know what this is. Somebody tell me what this is. I hate inside jokes that I'm not in on. They're the worst.
Okay, the bird thing is two things. I mean, I think it's like an eagle, but I think isn't it also like the thing Napoleon Dynamite did? Didn't he do this?
No, he did, but like, what does that reference mean? He was doing that
War
when
Eagle?
he was doing that when they were singing "Some Say Love It Is a River," and he was doing sign language. That's what he was doing in Napoleon Dynamite. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Are they releasing doves at a funeral? Like, what are we doing?
They thought it was like an eagle. Eagles fly, you know.
It could be just the eagle, and it could. I may be making it way more complicated than it actually is. It may literally just be War Eagle. Like it's a W and it's an eagle. Maybe that's War Eagle. I don't know. And if that's what it is, and I find out it means War Eagle, I'm just throwing signs all over Auburn from now on. I'm just throwing gang signs. Just I'm throwing War Eagles everywhere.
Even the other guy was doing it. Whoever that was next to him was doing it.
Yeah. Everybody's in on it but me. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I love it. Good
It's
drive
like
there.
This team's call God thing, you know, that they had it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man.
That is a great drive. I would like to see us rely even more on our passing game and maybe this next few drives, as we hopefully start to pull away. They'll work out more of the kinks on passing but you know, right now
That was
South Alabama. Go ahead.
I dug that drive. That was a good drive.
Yeah, it was. Well, it ended in a touchdown. So, but yeah, I don't think South Alabama is very scared to pass right now. I just for the Oklahoma game, I have real concerns about our backfield there. I really do.
Defensive backfield.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm not as concerned about our offense. I think our offense is going to be fine in that game, but I think that's going to be a game where if we win it, it's going to be because of the offense. Because I mean, you know, Keldrick is great, but he's one man.
Yeah, I agree. I will say this: their defense is good too. Like, don't get it twisted that they're just an offensive team. They're going to be much tougher on defense than anybody we've played, and it's going to be there. I'm really curious how Jackson handles that, man. I'm really curious to see how he handles going back, because you can be so fired up that it can be a negative. You know what I mean? That's only a 5-play drive right there. Give me some of that.
I think he'll handle it well. I really do. I'm not worried about Jackson Arnold. I'm just worried that this is going to be a faster, more difficult version of the Baylor game. You know, in a lot of ways, obviously. So
we're all on the same team, Channing. Village Vice, we're on the same team. It's all part of the barn. But yeah, they did come up with that. That was a Brad Law thing, which is hilarious. Milkshakes for Jackson. Have you seen that yet?
No, I hadn't seen it.
I can't remember when it happened, but Brad Law was like, he does he pretends that he's calling a play, and he came up with like a touchdown celebration call for when Jackson scores, and he just said milkshakes for Jackson, and it became a thing. So it's pretty funny. Hurt him. Not much on that return. All right, if you're listening now for a landmark, we just kicked off. It's 14-3. There's a flag on the field. It's got to be on the return.
The flag's
imagine. So we will see. Back them up. Hit the road, dude. Back them up. Have you seen that on TikTok yet? The hit the road, dude guy.
I've been working a lot. I haven't had time to watch a lot of TikTok, to be honest.
Hit the road, dude. That's really funny. Just Google it. You'll laugh. Some old guy. He's kind of become TikTok famous now.
Okay. Yeah. That's a holding call.
It was holding on them, so they're going to be back. Hope they're feeling our pain from last year.
Right.
I'll tell you what. Other than them creating that rule right there, right at the beginning of the game, we've been pretty solid as far as penalties go on special teams.
Mm-hmm.
We've learned how to get blocked underneath the bleachers, which is a penalty on the other team. Like we're even like drawing them into penalties. I like that too. That's pretty cool.
Okay, it's pretty cool. It really looks good.
No game. My boy Melendez, he's busting heads. We had a joke. He's going to get ejected for targeting at least once, right? Like it's going to happen this season at some point. Elijah Melendez, like he's going to.
We got some aggressive defenders on this team. That's for sure. Not afraid of contact.
No, he wasn't offsides. That's got to be a legal formation. If they call offsides, it's a joke. Riddick jumped that snap, man. It's got to be a legal formation, but they're going to call it on us.
They're going to call offsides. Trying to keep South Alabama in it.
Maybe he lined up initially a little bit in the neutral zone because I did not think he left early.
Have you noticed they've been doing less replays of penalties and like just general ref calls in general this year?
Less replays?
Yeah, like, I want to see that offside.
Yep, it was on them. I knew it could not be. I knew it had to be illegal formation. There's no way that was offsides.
Defense. Offense, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're going to throw it here, so I'm going to watch our corners. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. So they're behind this 3rd and 9. All right, we might get really good field. We might get to see a punt return, baby. Bryce Cain's back today. I don't know if you saw that. Bryce Cain's back deep.
Why not Pleasant?
Pleasant's more of a kickoff return guy, but he's not even returning kickoffs. I don't know what the deal is with him.
Should be.
Running, got it. Stopped him. Punt it. Punt it, dude. Punt the ball. Lock him up. I'm telling you, when you got to jump off and Google it and then jump or do it right now. Just mute your mic and look up "lock him up, dude" video, and just so you can make these same jokes with me. Great stand right there, 3 and out. It was good stuff. Bryce Cain's deep. We're going for the block right here. We're going for the block right here. Maybe they're just bluffing. No, they're going after it. Oh, we got it off. This is not a very good punt. So we're going to get the ball around the 45. Good stuff. Do y'all know what I'm talking about in the chat? Do y'all know what video I'm talking about on TikTok? These guys were fishing in some dude's lake, and his dad comes up and he's like, "Get out!" What do you say? Hit the road, dude! And it's becoming a meme. Yeah, South Alabama's been mudding it up. We've been really fighting through the mud. We've been really fighting through the mud on offense. Oh man, it's good stuff. I would love a shot play right off the bat. CC, where's CC at? I'd love a good shot play right off the bat. I think we're handling business like I want to see in a game like this. South Alabama's not bad. They're not great. They're a good team for their conference. And what you have to do is you have to handle business. You can't play with your food. And you've had the ball twice. You punted once. You're handling business. What quarter is it? Do you see it? Did you see it? He's laughing. You're still muted. Your mic's still muted.
Yeah, it is funny, man. I did watch it. It's a good lock them up. Lock them up.
Hit the road, dude. It's so good. Oh man.
They've only had like 107,000 likes. You were acting like it was something that like everybody's seen. Like
Look, man, I'm just now getting in on TikTok, so don't give me too much. Don't give me too much heat.
Well, for reference, if something has like 1 million likes, then everybody's seen it.
Okay,
but,
good call.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying there's spinoffs now. There's starting to be spinoffs. So I thought like once this starts spinning off,
definitely viral. It's a funny clip.
I don't think this is true.
Did they punt it?
I missed the whole Peaches talk in the chat. I don't believe that's true. I think the most Peaches are produced in Clannern, Alabama. The Chilton County Peaches in Clannern. I'm kidding. I'm just now we're really ramping up the barn TikTok. So I'm just now getting into it. So I'm always late to everything. I'm just always late to things. Derek Nix, first down play caller, MVP in the house on the screen.
Running downs play caller for
elite on. We're so elite on first down. One day, do you ever expect the Eagle to just get after somebody's face whenever they're just holding them that close right there? I mean, I'm terrified of it.
I've held the Eagle before. It was scary.
What? You've held an Eagle before?
I've held the Auburn Eagle. I held Nova before he or she I suppose died.
Wow.
Nova 2, I think it was.
Dude, Cobb looks good, bro. He just looks so fluid.
Yeah. It was a good run. I've always thought Cobb was a little bit underrated, to be honest. I kind of expected him to be kind of 1-2 with Jarquez last year, but just didn't go down that way.
Yeah, there was really no 2 in that combination with Jarquez.
No.
Over the middle again, late. Not a late. I make sure I rephrase this. That was another one where he hit through multiple reads.
He didn't get to hold that ball that long against Oklahoma.
Maybe not. I don't know.
No.
That
was his third read, I think. 1, 2, 3.
But that's why they're there. That's why they're there. And he waited for him to come out from behind the linebacker. You had to wait just a little bit longer on that one. Good stuff.
Great read, but just not one you're going to get against Oklahoma. I think you're going to go 1-2 against Oklahoma and be done.
Yeah, the back foot's going to have to hit and you're going to have to go. God, he looks good. We're getting good push, man. Ooh, don't throw a flag. Who was that? Jeremiah Wright just carried some child at least 9 yards. A little bit after the whistle. The last 2 yards were after the whistle, but we're okay with it.
You know a metric I'd like to see more often, Charlie, is the total pounds on offensive lines versus their defensive line.
Yeah, I'm with you. Total pounds. We're about 1,500, I think. It's pretty much 300 across. Throw it. That play was jacked. We tried to dadgum it. We're trying to get it to Perry again, too. They're trying so hard to get him the ball, I think. I think that was to Perry. It was like a throwback screen, but we just didn't block it at all. Did you see where some dude, Sonny H, said I was late to my birth? Got a strain to the whistle, man. You beat me to it. That's what Hugh talked about. Thought they could have strained a little bit more. And Jeremiah Wright was straining on that poor boy. Throw it. Dang, Horatio. Okay, Horatio. That's another one came all the way back around. There is something else. There is something else that we could say. Maybe we're pretty good at pass block. Maybe we're a pretty good pass blocking team. Like, I understand it. He may not get the full pocket that he would be getting elsewhere, but maybe they're pretty good.
I think this offensive line is a top tier.
That's got to be pass interference.
Offensive line.
Yeah, they're good.
PI all day.
I thought he got
not
mugged.
Called. They're not.
He was holding one of his arms, I think.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know. Cam had extended too. That's tough when it's the far side of the field like that. I mean, that's a long throw.
If I'm a ref, I probably don't call that either way, because you're right. Cam did push his arm out a little bit.
Yeah. Touchdown. Arnold's a beast. I don't love that play, but I don't love that play call, but I love the result, obviously. It's something cool to put on tape. That was like a quarterback counter. Like it was a straight run, but it was like a counter. Like he took a jab step and then everybody pulled around. That was kind of cool. I just don't like. I don't want him to get hurt against South Alabama running the ball on the goal line. Milkshakes. That's 3 milkshakes for Jackson. 2 on the ground, 1 through the air. He's putting down calories today, baby. Look at my short field goal guy just hitting it right between the hands. He don't miss extra points. You might as well just go ahead and give us 1. That was a cool. I take it back. I kind of dig that play.
When do we see Deuce? Second half?
Yeah, for sure. If this keeps up, it might be 35-3. We might get at least 2 more drives.
See a Keldrick Falk sack. I want to see Keldrick sack somebody.
Yeah, we need a sack.
I want to see Cam go for over 100 yards. Those are my metrics that I want Cam Coleman to be a 1,000-yard receiver this year, and you got to rack up yards against these teams. You know,
what do you want worse? What do you want worse, a 1,000-yard receiver or a 3,000-yard passer? I can't make up my mind.
A 1,000-yard receiver.
Yeah,
no question. With this receiving core, I mean, you know, and Cam is really emerging as 1A.
Yeah.
I need him to get 1,000 yards, and he needs to have a couple of these games where he gets 160 here.
Cheese makes a really good point. This game has pretty much been flawless. It's been pretty clean. Like there was some shaky stuff on that first defensive drive, but for the most part, man, it's positive play after positive play. It's just, I mean, it just looks good. It looks good. It looks efficient. Jackson so far, it doesn't feel this way, but he says it's 6 of 13, which is a little bit less than 50%. But I know there's been at least 2 or 3 drops. And as far as him making a bad throw, I don't know that I've seen one where I'm like, dang, that was just a really bad throw. The one to Cam was a little bit too deep right there. And I don't know what you want to call the Perry throw. I don't know 100% who that's on, but yeah, Mr. Beautiful says 5 drops. I know there's been at least 3 that have hit receivers in the hands. Horatio's got one. Preston Fields got one. Cam has one on the first drive. So yeah, I know you got that at least. But yeah, pretty clean game so far.
And we've been trying to force it to Perry a lot. It seems like, you know, and there's just been some timing issues with them or something, you know, where it's just not quite meshing like as well as it does with Horatio, for instance.
I saw somebody say something about dude wipes, and I'm sure it was hilarious. I want to get back to it. Dude wipes is a perfect NIL partner. Toilet paper is for the trees. That's good stuff. Have you heard the story on dude wipes? That whole thing yet? Have I told y'all that story?
Where Aubie Came down to Toomer's Corner or whatever. And
that was actually, Dude Wipes mascot's name is Deuce. Okay.
Okay.
Initially, Dude Wipes was supposed to be Deuce's sponsorship. And it's supposed to be, I mean, I don't know if I can talk dollar amounts, but it was a pretty significant amount of money for only like an hour of work. And he was like, I don't know if I want to be like, you know, Deuce has got, you know, a double meaning. I don't know if I want to be like the doo-doo guy, I guess. So
it makes sense.
So he backed out, and I think that just goes to show you how much money he's probably making because I think you or I would have crawled through glass to do that for an hour for that amount of money. But no, so they gave Jackson. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I get it with Deuce, man. I get it. Some things just aren't worth like. Because he has a cool name. Deuce Knight is a cool name. And you don't want to mess that up.
You kidding me?
Yeah, it's an awesome name.
Deuce is just a cool name, period.
It is.
Like, I'm mad I didn't name my son Deuce now.
So, there's going to be dogs named Deuce in Auburn before it's over.
Yeah, I love it. 91
rush
yards.
Great. I could see, you know, people naming their dogs Gus. Gus was such a common dog name for so long.
That is a great dog name. Like, you give me a big old Labrador or a big old golden retriever named Gus that's about 7, 8 years old, comes sitting down on the couch with you. You can't beat that.
No, it's
You
kind of like
kidding.
somebody tells me, "Oh, my dog's named Gus." I'm like, "Oh, is it a lab?" Yeah. Do you drive an F-150? Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
You go
yes.
hunting on the weekends, man? Yeah.
Heck yes. 2nd and 3 or 2nd and 7. They got 3 yards on first down. They're running it, man. No, they walled it off. Who got him? Dang, Jay Hardy's big self just ran all the way to the sideline and made that play. That's a cool story. Jay Hardy, that's a cool story.
What's the story? I don't think
he signed with Auburn. He signed with Auburn under Gus. He was like a top 100 recruit out of Tennessee. Oh,
Really?
a couple of funny stories about Jay. So first of all, he signed with us, and then they fired Gus, and then he went to Liberty, and then he's back now. So that's cool. But the funniest story about Jay Hardy is, so he signed in December, but didn't tell anybody or he didn't want anybody to know because he wanted to sign in his school ceremony in February. Well, if you don't sign, you technically can still be recruited. So Tennessee coaches and whatnot were still going to see him play basketball. And it basically came out that he had to tell everybody he was signed because that's a recruiting violation. If you go visit somebody that's signed, that's a violation. So then he basically had to spoil his plan of announcing in February. So I had to go ahead and come out. So a lot of funny stories about Jay. I'm glad he's working out, though. I mean, that was a really good play. They picked up the first down. That's the first down they've had, it feels like, in a minute. So they still got a long way to go.
They're really not passing it a lot. I haven't seen a lot of it. Drop back. Probably their line.
Oh, that's a big block. They're sealing the edge way too easy. Who was that on that side? No, that's on Riddick. Riddick did not scrape over the top fast enough. They sealed the edge, and then Riddick was supposed to scrape over the top, and then he got caught up too. Oh, they're going to take a shot here, and Kayan got chopped down, and they got a guy wide open. That was a corner blitz. We're corner blitzing and rolling the coverage over, and Kayan got chopped, which is fine. It's totally legal. You just got to get back in there. You got to get in there quicker. And then you just had, let's see, who's that? Is that Faustin? Was your nickel guy? Sorry.
Get that many steps.
That was a good play. Chris
25?
Miller. Chris Miller just made a great play. You'll watch this play in just a second.
Yeah, it was a good play.
He just blew his dude up.
Yeah. Who's 25 in our backfield?
That's Eric Winter. He's pretty, isn't he?
He got beat, man.
I don't know. He's the safety. He's the safety. That's not his guy. I think Faustin got beat on that one. He looks good in pads, though. Get there. Boom. Oh, make the play. That was a highlight reel play. Who was that? Was that Faustin too? Again? Man, he took on the block. He made such a good play. You just got to wrap up. They're going fast now.
I mean, if they score here, they're still in the game if they score here.
Yeah, we call timeout. Probably a smart timeout. We're on our heels. On our heels a little bit there.
Yeah.
On defense.
Yeah.
Watch this play right here. Watch. I think it's Faustin. He blows up. Was that 26 or I couldn't tell who. I still couldn't tell it, but he's the nickel on that side, so it makes sense. He's getting reamed right now. Yeah, that's him.
Got to make that tackle.
My question is not so much that he didn't make the tackle, but like, where is everybody else behind him there? Like once he broke through that one, it's like he ran a long way before anybody ever got to him. So I don't know. Man, I haven't seen Sylvester either, man. That's a good question. I haven't noticed him at all.
A lot of these guys seem like they're a step off. That's it. I'm just calling it like I see it.
Yeah.
In the defensive backfield, that's what I'm seeing.
So you got Strader. You're playing a lot of guys right now. Like Strader has not got a lot of playing time. I'm not making an excuse and saying they can't make plays, but that was a good play by Eric Winter. Strader's in there. He's getting a lot of snaps. I've noticed him out there a lot. Kinsley, Falston, I'm seeing he's obviously been out there a lot. So we are rotating a bunch of guys in that. We're still doing that a lot, which I'm fine with. But I'm wondering sometimes if that messes up continuity or communication. But you know what? I'm okay with it against, South Alabama, because you're probably going to need some of these guys eventually. Oh, shoot, that's a touchdown. Strader got burnt. Let's see what happened here. It looks like Strader got burnt on a slant.
It's what Baylor was doing to us all day.
They did. They were throwing a bunch of them.
If I'm Oklahoma, I'm looking at this stuff and I'm going, we're about to eat. I'm
wondering this too, 9-time. Do we start limiting the rotation a little bit maybe after this game? Oh, he missed it. Did he miss that? He did. DeBoyan. He missed an extra point. How about that? Let's see here. So that's on that. Okay. That's actually, to me, I think that is on who is 8. That's on Caleb Harris. Caleb Harris bit on that. If you look, because
going back on the
Strader gave him inside leverage. He didn't get beat. He gave him the inside, and Caleb's supposed to be there. That's supposed to be an interception right there. They baited that play perfectly, and Harris was bit way hard. I think this is like off the cuff watching it, but I think that play was supposed to push that guy inside so that guy would read slant, and it should have been a pick. That was you had Caleb sitting right there. Caleb's not having a great year.
You're talking about 8. Caleb's 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see what you're saying there. It does look like he was supposed to that was a pick and he didn't see it or something. I don't know. He bit
hard on it, man.
Yeah.
South trailed Tulane. I think they're talking about it right now. They trailed them for a while and kind of came back and almost had a chance to win it. Had to go for 2 and couldn't get it.
Yeah. I don't know a single thing about Tulane. People seem to be impressed that South played Tulane close. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed.
Maybe so. Maybe if Harris stays back, they just give it. But I don't know. First play, you pick up 4 yards. It's perfect. Second 6, second 7. Let's don't freak out over anything right here. Let's stay clean. Oh, boy. Perry got a catch. There we go. It's going to be 3rd and about 3 maybe. Got a way to come back. He attacked the ball, 3rd and 4.
Good catch.
He had to be like the last read, too.
He threw fast. I mean, he got it out.
I think the spread in this game was like 25 or something like that, 25 and a half. There he is. Throw it. There you go. Singleton, baby. That's cheat code. That's a cheat code play right there, man. What do you do with that? You got to race him to the sideline. You're not going to win that.
Yeah, that's a hard one to defend.
What are you going to do with that? All right. First down, you got 4 minutes, ton of time. I don't think you need to rush. Let's just end it. End this drive with a score and run as much clock as you can. There's another jet sweep. You notice for a while they were doing the jet sweep. They were actually throwing the ball in the air, so it would count as a pass. We actually did that too sometime. I wonder why now we're handing it. I bet you it's because there's reads off of it. That's why. So it's a read. That's why they're doing that. Because if you pop it up and he drops it, it's an incomplete pass. It's not a fumble. Whereas if you fumble the exchange right there, it's a fumble. But that's why they're doing that. He's reading that. That's why they're handing it off versus like a little pop pass. So you got 2nd and 6. Good run. Good tough run. He's just doing all the right things. Cobb's just doing all the right things, man. Right there. There's not much there. Put your head down. Get 4 yards. Now it's 3rd and 1.
You guys were talking about Cobb and pass blocking and everything. Have you seen anything this game?
I haven't yet, but he's struggled in pass protection. I know. That was a good decision by Jackson right there. I think he and Cam were not on the same page.
I love seeing Jackson slide too. That's great.
Yeah. What's up, brother? From the West Coast. What's happening, George?
How's it going, you guys?
What you think so far?
I'm impressed.
Just been efficient.
Yes, sir.
Are you ahead of me?
Let me get my YouTube out of the way so I'm not hearing both of y'all. All right.
Yeah, you'll hear a little echo if you got them both up.
Yeah. You know what? Pretty clean game so far. I'm just a little bit troubled by the I don't know, you guys haven't really talked about it too much, but the punting is just a little bit like it just sticks in my mind. Like I don't know why it's not better.
I don't get it either because I watch him. Auburn just takes our last time out, I believe. So no timeouts left. Not necessarily a big deal. There's like little under 4 minutes left, and you're fine. So you don't necessarily need it. You're going to have the 2-minute warning too. I watch him in practice, man. Just boom the ball. Like he can absolutely boom it. And it's almost like it's a philosophy thing. Like we're trying to place it in just the most exact spot, and we're trying to get a specific amount of hang time. We want 0 return yards.
I just want him to kick the dang thing. Just boom it.
Kick the crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know he's got the leg for it.
You remember the punter that Alabama had a while back? He was the Rubik's Cube dude. He would do the Rubik's Cube thing. I think he kicks in the NFL now. What was his name? JP.
Not Bullivis.
Scott.
J.K. Scott.
J.K. Scott. I felt like, just kicked it as far as he freaking could every time he went back there. I know there's strategies behind it. Everybody's saying Omar sighting. I guess he was about to go in right there. I missed it.
Well, what kills me is I know they've been doing that dimes down under thing with Hudson Cock over the summer.
Yeah.
But that's got to be it. They're just trying to be too cute with it. I just want them to boom it, man, because luckily a lot of if this is a persistent thing, a lot of it's being kind of hidden by the fact that we ain't punting the dang thing too much.
That's true too. That was the 2-minute warning, by the way. My bad. It's hard to have a conversation and keep up at the same time, but so we should still have a timeout then left, I guess, if that's the case. So maybe a little bit more urgency if we're all the way down to the 2 minutes.
That extra point miss is huge.
Yeah, it's big for the spread. That's going to be big for the spread. I don't know how, but it's going to be big for it.
I got to believe that's mental factor. They finally break through the end zone and can't even kick it through the uprights. Like I
couldn't. Hey, wouldn't be us. Would never be us.
Couldn't be us.
We got a short range sniper. We got a short range dude. He can kick it. Any 20
sniper.
and in, just give us the points. It's over.
I'm so glad to see McPherson out there, man, even if it is in limited capacity.
Yep. All right, here we go. We got 2 minutes left. I can't tell if we still have a timeout or not. I think we do. I think we have 1 timeout left. Let me look at ESPN. Do we have a timeout left? I can't tell. In the chat, do we have a timeout left? I think we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got one left. I can see it on the scoreboard now. George, the camera work's been great this time. I got fooled earlier.
It was horrendous last week.
Throw it. Oh, he's drifting, and that's going to be a sack. No, it's not either. That's a late hit.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, if he had flopped, we would have gotten the call.
You gotta
Yeah.
flop it.
You gotta flop
a little
that.
bit.
You gotta flop Jackson. Not against South. Against Oklahoma, I expect to see that man on the ground.
Oh yeah, you better be
Holding a knee or something, you know.
Yeah, something.
They're going to be trying to put him there, too.
Yeah, you know it. All right, 3rd and 9 here.
You just know
Really-
he's excited to go back to Norman, though.
I know, man. I'm almost like, can you be too excited? That's the only thing I'm worried about. Oh, good play. He's
Yeah.
right over the middle. Dude, Singleton is eating in the middle of the field, and
We are getting every dollar's worth of what we paid for him.
Yes. People were trying to make that. Article that came out about him making over $1 million and Cam making over $1 million. Everybody's like, "Oh, you're paying him so much. Get it to him." Like they're trying to act
Look
like
at
it was
the attention he draws. Like,
yeah. They're trying to act like it was a
You
bad on Auburn or something.
Oh, I think I might have frozen a little bit.
No, you're good. You still got a timeout, and you got. Oh my God, he broke through. He almost broke that.
Wow.
What a run! What a run!
It looks
Talk
good,
about
man.
waiting for your
I'm
chance.
saying.
He didn't get the first though. That's fine. Oh, Cam, gonna do something freaky.
Oh, my goodness. Get him.
I thought he was gonna jump over him. Oh, I thought there was about to be some fireworks.
I'm so proud of Cobb, man.
We're gonna pull up the stats at half.
Yeah,
No.
we'll go through the stats.
Great.
Touchdown. It's got to be a touchdown. Tough run. Let some clock run right here.
Absolutely. Don't
Just-
even kick it back to him.
Yeah, they don't need the ball again. Not that I'm like nervous or anything.
Oh,
Hey, do
I've
this,
got him.
Jackson. Jackson,
I've
do this
got him
right
in
here.
the
And
Yeah,
if
he's
Jackson
hurt.
was doing this under the Gatorade over there, he gets the call.
He might really be hurt. He looks hurt. He's doing a great job if he's not hurt.
It ain't that hot. I know that. So it ain't
No,
like it's.
he's holding his arm or something.
Hey, this dude's from Phoenix City.
It looked like Cobb put his helmet in his chest.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Cave
I
his
love
chest in.
Talk about waiting
I'll
for
enter-
your opportunity, man. I'm so proud of Jeremiah.
Dude, Cobb heard him. CC called it. He's holding that arm a little low. He's gonna tap the top of that helmet, say, "Coach, come get me."
Mm-hmm.
My
Yeah, he's
chest
done.
burns.
He's done.
I can't drink that, Miss Johnson. That make my chest burn.
Oh, Cobb. Yeah, Cobb hurt him.
Let's go, baby. Are we about to tush push and break Jackson's spine?
I want to see Singleton. I want to see Singleton or Cam catch a tutty.
This one's going to Preston. Preston Howard. Touchdown. Boom.
Oh,
He dropped
my
it.
goodness.
Oh,
No.
my God, he dropped it. Never
That's
throw it to
number
him
3.
again. Never throw it to him again.
Oh no!
That's number
Oh,
3.
Wow. Never throw it to him again.
Wide open in the hands.
Let me see B. Frage.
You're cut. Send him on, put him on the waiver. Put him on the waiver wire.
Oh, man.
You could never have an easier touchdown than that right there.
I could have caught that.
Hey, write this down. Write this down. There are going to be people that are going to say that was a bad throw. There's going to be people that are going to clown on and say that was a bad throw.
I could have caught that.
Touchdown. He walked in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Did y'all see that? Okay. If they show the replay, watch him spin this ball. Like when he spins it on the ground. Watch this replay. This is like a magic trick. He like threw the ball straight down and it spins. Watch. Please show it. I've talked about it now. He did kind of spin it. Okay, never mind.
Barely. That was smooth.
I mean, it's still spinning right now.
Aura, as the kids say.
That is aura. That is what that is. That is the definition of aura.
Not as good, man.
Bench
Good
Howard, you're gone. Get out of here, dude. You're gone. Lock him up. Hit the road, dude. Oh, man. That's good stuff. I introduced that to Weagle, George. Did you know that? Have you seen that video? Those videos?
I looked it up when I saw it in the chat. I don't have TikTok, but I seen it.
Hit the road, dude.
Hit the road, dude.
That's somebody called out Connor Lew. I didn't notice on the replay, but there's no doubt he mauled someone. He had to have the way. I mean, that was quite literally up the gut.
He's been stoning his man all season so far, and I thought last game he got some calls on him that frankly just weren't his calls.
The Cowboys scout. There was a Cowboys scout at practice on Tuesday, and he specifically said Connor Lew was who they're to watch. Keep your hands off of him, NFL.
Keep your hand.
He says he wants to come back, but I mean, when you that's a pretty good first half so far.
I don't see him coming back, man. What I want to know is why we can kick it out of the end zone every time, but the Bears couldn't.
Oh man, I feel so bad for Towns, man. I just don't think.
I do too. All the talent in the world, we know it. Guy's got a freaking cannon for a leg.
I know, man. I just don't think he's quite got it between the ears, unfortunately.
I need to turn my camera down a little bit. I keep lagging out.
You go, bro.
There we go.
All right, we got 40 seconds left. Just get out of here. Clean up the tackling, and then we'll be all right. Guys, I'm gonna bump y'all out real quick. Jump back in a little bit later. I got Zach and Dap coming on for halftime, and we're gonna talk through this, and then jump back in the second half. Go take a quick break.
See you, man.
Ball's not a state.
All right, bro. Ball is not a state. That was for you, Zach.
I appreciate that, and he's right. It's not. It's not.
Neither is Morgan. Morgan is not a state either.
Not a state. That's South's only win so far this season. My instant take from this half, I know it's not officially over, but pretty much is, especially that illegal formation there. Best passing half, in my opinion, from Jackson as an Auburn Tiger. Maybe
Zach,
his collegiate career. He did a lot of stuff that doesn't show up in the box score where it's like, that was elite. You're going through progressions. He's getting it out quick. Jackson looks incredible today.
Yeah, we got a super chat. They would have to give Lou money in the range of Coleman and Singleton for him to come back, I think. He might.
There's no amount of money you could give him to keep him here.
You think he's gone? No doubt. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right.
I hope not. I hope they have the conversation with him, but I'd be shocked if he came back.
What does South have to do to get back in this game, Zach? I'm teeing this up for you.
I think.
Easy.
Auburn would have to. It'd be more Auburn like dropping the ball, right?
I mean, I think they got to muddy it up a little bit more. If they're not, it's not quite as muddy as I would like. Yeah,
you said it earlier in the week. We see your mud and raise it more mud.
Yes, dump
you
truck
said
loads.
That's what Auburn needed to do. And it's more muddy on the Auburn side than the South side.
Hey, you know what they say? You fight mud with mud. It's like you fight fire with fire. You fight mud with more mud.
I mean,
and they've done it.
If you knew nothing about these two teams, it just turned on the TV for the first time. You're like, oh, Auburn's the team that muddies it up, not South.
Yeah. Jackson, to talk about what you're talking about as far as Jackson goes, he was 10 of 18. I know there's been at least 4 drops, at least 4, maybe 5. He's going through his progressions, like you said. I love Eric Singleton eating over the middle. That's big. We have not seen that yet. I bet he gets there. He can get there in a hurry too. So he's definitely going through his progressions. He's getting the ball out. Again, making the right decisions. He looks good.
Yeah. Yeah. The Preston Howard stuff is bad.
He's had two chances.
He's had 3 targets that should have been all catches, all 3 of them.
Yeah.
I thought the one in the red zone that should have been a touchdown, I thought it would have been a prime opportunity for Preston Howard to say, like, okay, you missed on your first 2. Here's an easy tutty. Let's move on. And he dropped that one too.
Could not have an easier touchdown opportunity than that. Dap, my man, what you think so far, buddy?
I think there's some idiot podcaster out there that predicted this game would be uncomfortable at halftime, and I'm trying to figure out who he is and if he's ever allowed to do another show on any platform. So, no. No, I think
couldn't have been me.
I think it was me. I'm still a little concerned about Auburn's secondary. Now, South Alabama, hasn't moved the ball extremely effectively on Auburn, but there was 2 good drives where they've moved the ball, and I think Freeze isn't happy about the way the secondary is playing. Got a couple guys banged up in the secondary, but offensively, this is kind of what I thought. Auburn's doing whatever. Guys, do you realize 4 separate times after an Auburn drive, I looked at the stats, and they were within 1 yard of each other with passing and running? You talk about balance.
Yeah.
Like 4 separate times. It was with like 1 or 2 yards. So they really are doing a good job with the balance. It's great.
Yeah. 132 in the air, 126 on the ground.
Yeah. Pretty
solid.
On pace to do 500 yards of offense. And so, yeah, I think offensively they're doing and getting whatever they want. And look, they are using the middle of the field, which I am loving right now.
Yeah.
Middle of the field.
And then as far as 23 rushes to 18 passes, and some of that is Jackson seeing what's downfield and choosing to keep it. So I bet you talk about balance, Dap. Like, obviously production has been close, but I bet from a play calling standpoint, it's within 2 or 3 plays, which is great.
Well, to that question, you have 18 pass plays and 23 rushes, but a couple of those rushes have been on scrambles from Jackson. So I would imagine it's almost exactly the same.
Did you hear? You weren't listening to me.
Did you? I'm sorry. I was looking.
Is there an echo? Is there an echo?
I apologize. I'm looking.
Thank you, Dap.
When you were talking, I was looking up the stats. So my bad.
I got my man, by the way. I got Lance Dawes sitting to the right of me. What a great job he is doing, keeping everybody up to date on the barn with his post and his play-by-play. He's doing a great job.
Good job. Thanks, Lance. Thanks for being there, buddy. And you're welcome, by the way. So anything defensively, you mentioned defensive backs. I thought that touchdown pass felt like I couldn't tell who made the bust there. I couldn't tell if it was on Strader or if that should have been an easy pick that Caleb Harris bid on. It was really hard to tell. That was in your lap, basically. What could you see there?
Caleb Harris.
Yeah.
It was Caleb Harris' issue. And the thing about it is why it's the second time I've watched him live get caught peeking in the backfield. They ran a fake RPO off there. They ran a fake handoff off of that. And I think it froze him just enough to allow that slant to develop. But that's a 20-yard slant. That wasn't a catch and run. You know what I mean? That was a pretty.
Yeah, it was more of a post, I would think.
Skinny post, yeah.
Because it was longer. You're right. It was just in an angle, but it was longer. And it was, Kyle is going to correct me in a second and say, I think that's more of a post than a slant. In about 2 seconds, I think he's going to come with that.
I think that was more of like a skinny post than it was.
I don't even know why we're here if you're not even going to listen.
Sorry. That was pretty embarrassing. That was Bush League.
That's okay.
Can I this is purely reactional. I'm not I'm not married to this take, but I'm just going to throw some speculation out there, which Kyle, I can tell you're already excited. You're already excited.
I can't wait for this.
Are we positive that Jeremiah Cobb shouldn't be RB1 regardless of the health of the running back room?
Thank you for finally coming on board, brother.
I mean, he
Go ahead,
can't
Dad.
pass protect, but everything else, it's just like, I don't know. And I don't know how much of it is like he's doing it against Ball State, which isn't a state, and South Alabama. I mean, I can't wait to see what they do next week and how those two guys perform. But I've been really impressed with Jeremiah Cobb.
Dap, you go first, because I got some thoughts.
What he does so extremely well is run in traffic, and you wouldn't think someone with his size. And I'm going to tell you something else he does. Go back and watch when he goes past that initial wave. Every time he runs in traffic, he automatically covers the ball with both arms and still keeps his legs moving. He's got it with one arm when he's trying to make the cut, trying to find the hole. But once he gets in that hole and once he gets in congestion, he automatically wraps and he falls forward.
Yes.
That drive right here at the end of the half where it looked like he got 2 yards and he got 8. It's just he's got a knack for squeezing into tight places. So look, I mean, it's a matter of having a little bit of a change of pace with 2 backs, and I think you're going to love that when Austin comes back.
Well,
Look,
and you know why? I'm sorry, Kyle. You know why he works in that congestion, and when there's like when it's kind of tougher to move. Y'all know why?
Why is that?
Because he's navigating in the cobwebs, if you will.
He's been. That was the of all the ones. That one's not.
That wasn't the worst one.
That's not going to land. Look, you know what's funny? Last year, he's the change of pace guy.
Help me out, chat. Help me out.
He's the get outside guy. You know what I mean? Like he's the get the guy on the edge. That's the running back that we've been trying to make him for the last 2 years. Get him on the edge, change of pace. I think he's better between the tackles. I think he's better. His vision seems to be better when he can just kind of go off guard or inside zone. He's so explosive through that first level, and then he's doing smart things where it's like, let's not try to do too much. There was a play, Dap, you're talking about on that drive where he goes through the middle and you think it's a 2-yard gain, and then all of a sudden he pops out and it's right there at the first down marker. Like he is really good between the tackles. I always used to make fun. I don't want to say make fun, but pick on him because of his vision. But I think it's because we kept trying to get him on the outside. We kept trying to get him on the edge, and he's really good between the tackles. I'm with you, Zach.
Get him in the cobwebs.
He can run through the cobwebs. I think he's RB1.
What he does and what I saw him do in high school, and of course that's never going to translate to the SEC. You have to see it. But he's very good at coming out the other side. He gets lost in the crowd, gets lost at the line of scrimmage, and then boom, he pops out the other side. And then that's what we've seen him do a couple times at Auburn. And then once he gets in the open field, he's very shifty. So yeah, I hope they don't run the wheels off of him here in the second half. I really want to see Mapson. I really want to see Mapson here in the second half. Get at least 10 carries, man.
Kyle, can you translate this for me? What does this mean?
Where is it?
It's on the screen.
You got too much corn on your – I have no idea.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
Daryl, I said this before you hopped in. Best half from Jackson Arnold as an Auburn Tiger.
Yes. I'm telling you, he should have 2 or 3 more completions. The drop by Preston Howard was obviously egregious, but there's a
All
couple
three of
other
them, I think,
drops.
were bad. One was way worse than the other two.
Yeah, he should have. I mean, I've got the stats right here. He is 10 of 18 for 132 yards and a touchdown. He should be at least 13 of 18, probably 150, $150. So great half. Look, you guys knew, we talked about this, that people didn't understand how good Eric Singleton was as far as the being uncoverable at times out of the backfield. You can't cover him out of the backfield. When he comes out of the backfield and goes in that jet sweep motion, he is unguardable. And they're using him in the middle of the field. They're using him on the sidelines. I mean, what I'm loving right now with that is what they're putting on tape for next week.
Yeah, the jet sweep still is puts so much pressure on a defense. Like
he is so fast. He is so fast. It's hard for. Y'all
keep it going. I want to jump out for just a second.
Okay. The appreciation Zach, for people that are here that can see how fast he is. It doesn't do it justice on TV. It really doesn't.
Yeah, no, I believe you. I believe you. It forces, I mean, you have to make decisions as individual defenders, and there's only so much you can do as far as communication in that short amount of time. And you can only prep so much for it, especially when you account for the speed. And there's going to be some defensive sets where like they've got a linebacker following them, which is a problem for the defense, not for the offense. And there's going to be some situations where like a safety or corner may not be big enough to keep up with them, or, Jackson can keep it if you take so much, guys out of the box, which could obviously be a problem too. So I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I at one point during the first quarter, Auburn called a timeout, but I don't know if you guys realized it or not on TV. They went 5 wide. Lance was sitting next to me. He goes, "Are you believing?" And I was like, "There it is, empty backfield, 5 wide." And then Auburn ended up calling a timeout because they couldn't get the play off. But that would have been pretty sweet to see.
Well, they did go 5 wide after the timeout too, and they ran a quarterback draw.
Yeah,
quarterback draw.
There's somebody asking a question in the chat that I think is important that I address. Jay Crawford has not been in on the last couple of drives. He hobbled off on a tackle. It didn't look really bad. It just looked like he was limping, and it may be a situation where you're up 28-9. You just don't want to risk putting him back in. Same thing with the Malcolm Simmons shoulder. I'm trying to get some skinny, and I haven't yet. What's the deal with Pleasant? I haven't seen him.
He hasn't been out there.
Yeah, because he's obviously he's not returning kickoff. But, yeah, Crawford is a little banged up. I would imagine that for precautionary, you won't see him again the rest of the afternoon.
Pleasant's probably.
How do you guys handle the second half? So South gets the ball. Obviously you hope you can get a stop there. And if you can score again, is that enough to put Deuce in? Or what's the point? What should be the goal here in the third quarter as far as getting Deuce on the field?
I think it depends on what South does after they get the ball back. So, like, let's say you stop South, you get the ball, you score. If you stop South again, I think you could go ahead and turn it over to Deuce. That's just my opinion.
I said this against Ball State, which once again, not a state, but I would love to see Deuce get a drive with the starters.
Me too. And here's the thing that's beautiful about football. I mean, this sounds so elementary. When you're up 35-9, put him in. You always have the opportunity to put Jackson Arnold back in the game if you need to for whatever reason. So, this isn't baseball, Lindsey Crosby, watching this. You take somebody out, put him back in. I would at 35-9, and I'd let him throw to the receivers that are number 1 of the depth chart. Totally agree.
So it looks like Amaris Williams also got taken off the field or taken out of off the field into the locker room early. People were saying shoulder. He was making some pretty freakish plays. So I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens there. But I haven't seen anything on Rayshon Pleasant. I knew Malcolm was probably not going to play at the beginning here. So we'll see what happens. See what happens there in the second half. I guess how much time we got left, Zap? Until
6 minutes.
6 minutes. Okay. Still got some time.
Yeah.
Y'all been looking at many of the other games around?
The Alabama media machine is up, firing on all cylinders again.
Yeah. Ryan Williams is having a big game, I think. I think he's got a couple of touchdowns.
I can't wait to hear Brad Law's commentary on that later in the
I'm
week.
trying to figure out if Marler is going to marry Allie Davidson or Ryan Williams at this point. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm a little bit confused. And
That's
you can tell him I said that because I love it.
Yeah, I'm texting him right now.
Oh, we're not allowed to tell people we love it on podcasts. My bad.
Oklahoma's up pretty big on Temple.
Auburn tight.
That's going to be a war, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mateer looks pretty solid through the first 2.5 quarters. Missouri's whooping up on Louisiana. Again, Alabama's whipping up on Wisconsin. So SEC's looking pretty good so far through the first 4 games. There's going to be some interesting ones this afternoon. I can't wait to watch Tennessee and Georgia. I think that's going to be
Tonight, we get 4 epic games tonight all at the same time.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm
going to say this, and it may sound a little bit strange, but I truly believe that this half of football that Auburn has played in this game is better than the first half they played against Ball State. They look better to me.
I agree. I can agree with that because there was a couple of sacks against Ball State. There was I think we had a fumble maybe or something. Maybe we got it back. I can't 100% remember, but I don't even feel like you've really done anything that's even been remotely close to turning the ball over or really looking sloppy outside of Preston Howard dropping a few passes. And then you had Horatio drop a tough one in traffic. But other than that, it's been pretty flawless.
2 penalties for 18 yards. I like too.
Yeah.
Now, one of them was that face mask early in the game, which was the 13-yard penalty because it was a half the distance to the goal. But, yeah, other than that, I like the way that the discipline has gotten a little bit better.
Dap, what's the
How about
penalty?
Kieran Crawford? Sorry.
I'll get to that one in just a second. That's a good one too.
Sure.
Dap, what was the penalty on the opening kickoff? I've never seen that.
Okay, you cannot have somebody call a fair catch and the other person catch the ball. So 29 for Auburn caught the ball. Yeah. Omar caught the ball when Bryce Kane called for a fair catch.
Okay.
You can't
we just keep finding weird ways to just not execute on special teams.
It's some kind of deception rule or whatever. But yeah, you can't. The guy that calls the fair catch has to catch the ball.
Yeah. Well, when Bryce called it and then somebody else caught it, I don't think you can do that. Yeah,
you were correct.
Interesting.
Why are they doing that? Why?
But on the flip side, how's Omar supposed to know that Bryce called a fair catch behind him?
Especially, that's because when you give the fair catch signal, you're supposed to audibly say it too. You know that playing, you can't just do it not audibly say. I got it. Yes, you're supposed to do both. You're supposed to do both for that reason.
Omar's a freshman. I'll let this one slide. I've never even seen that penalty called before, so I
don't know if that was Omar or if it was I don't know whose fault that was, but
yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off. They've just taken the field. It's
yeah.
about 2.5 minutes to go, so we'll see you after the game.
Good deal. Appreciate
it. Love you long time. Everybody tell Dap. Love you long time.
Hunter, what's up, buddy?
Yo.
We're just about to talk about that interception by Kieran Crawford. That's your first interception of the year, and it's a defensive. Not a defensive end, but an edge. So that's pretty dope.
I'm not mad at that at all. I just wish our defense would wake up. They're like me in college trying to get through classes. I was there. I'm just not present.
Yeah, sleepwalking.
So, yeah, I need them to show out in the second half. But offense looks good. Singleton looks good. Cobb looks really good. I love Jeremiah Cobb. But, I've been singing from the rooftops about Singleton ever since we got him to transfer from Georgia Tech. So I'm not mad at it at all.
Catching the ball over the middle, man. That's a whole new element we haven't seen yet in his game.
I know.
So, that's really good stuff. I'm with you. Jeremiah Cobb's been really impressive. I thought Jackson's been really impressive. We're getting a little dinged up, man. It seems like we're getting guys dinged up a little bit.
Getting a little worried. I'd like to go into that Oklahoma game healthy.
Yeah.
But
they look good.
Yeah, they do. John, I forgot to turn off my Venmo privacy. Mateer looks really, really good right now. So
it's true.
Yeah.
I hope Amaris is okay. If anybody in the chat gets any updates on that, definitely let me know.
I hope we see some from Mabson in the second half.
I think he was about to go in on that drive.
Okay.
There were people saying Omar siding, I think right before maybe the 2-minute timeout.
Okay.
But I would imagine you could probably get him in pretty quickly.
Yeah.
In this second half. I mean, he's done all he needs to, or Cobb's done well. He's done all he needs to do. So yeah, I want to see Omar. How quickly would you put Deuce in?
Probably after, if we can get another touchdown, I'd put him in after that, just to give him some reps. I just want to cushion because, again, this is an in-state school, so they're not going to go down without a fight. This is their Super Bowl this year, so we'll see what happens. But I'd like to at least get another touchdown on the board before we see Deuce.
Yeah.
But that's I think we can do that. I think we can pull that off.
They get the ball first. You stop them, you score, and then if you stop them again, then I say, okay, go ahead and sub them out. If they go down and score, maybe you need to get one more possession up. I don't know. You're splitting hairs at this point in time. I don't really think South Alabama is that big of a threat to lose the game at all. But again, you got to handle business before you switch out. Are you watching on YouTube TV? What are you watching it on?
YouTube TV.
Okay, so we should be synced up. You got your
Mm-hmm.
the lag off and all that good stuff. So
Oh yeah.
So you see Matt Stinchcomb and Taylor Zarzar right now.
Yeah, and then they just went to the wide shot of the field for kickoff. So
we're locked and loaded, baby.
Let's go, man.
Let's go. Jacob Chiz says he wants 2 more TDs than Deuce. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, 1 or 2. I agree with that. 1 or 2.
This man, let's see where this ball lands. He has been kicking the bejesus out of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see where this one goes. I say that, and he's going to like stump his toe here and fall down.
End zone. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, he has been kicking it though.
He's been kicking out of the back of the end zone. That may have been by design.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to drop it on about the 1.
Yeah.
Real high.
Give him a decision.
Yeah. Look at this. I love this. I love Singleton over the middle, man.
Dude,
his catch radius is crazy.
Singleton's towel, I'm like looking at it. I'm like, this looks like flag football because of the way it's like super bright orange. I'm like, what is happening right now? Dude. Yeah, I really hope we can utilize those plays in the Oklahoma game. That way we can get, a good one-on-one matchup with Cam Coleman, but we'll see what happens.
Whenever you get a guy like him, you just never think he's going to be able to live up to the hype. You know what I mean? Like, there's just no way. He's $1 million guy out of the portal. You just don't think he can be as good as what you're paying him. He's every bit of it.
Oh, dude, like I said before, I think we talked about this, prior to the season starting. He's our Swiss Army knife, dude. You can put him at the slot. You can put him in the backfield like Debo. Like no matter where you put him, he's going to execute. So.
I know I keep talking about that jet sweep, but that jet sweep's nasty. Or that jet sweep action.
Mm-hmm.
Bryce Diaz is in the game, somebody says. Make a play then, Bryce. Woodyard cleaned him
Money
up.
down.
2 runs. They both of them pick up about 4 yards each. So it's going to be third down and 3. I'm going to say it's a short 3, though. Let's go ahead and get off the field.
Yeah,
the daggum field. They said Amaris is having his shoulder looked at. God, we've been getting some shoulder stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
What's the deal with our shoulders?
You got some weak shoulders.
Let's get some bigger shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Let's get some of those.
Oh, my gosh. He caught that? Wow.
No way.
Wow.
What a catch.
Jeez.
Felt like Strader had him draped, too.
What is it about 11 a.m. kickoff games in our defense? Just not – I don't know what it is about that. I don't care who it is.
That was such good fundamentals. He had Strader shielded so perfect. And he's not even a big dude, not a big receiver. That's a good play. All right, let's get a stop. Get a stop.
Oh, no. That's not what we needed. Come on, defense. Wake up, man.
Who's that on? Boy, that little skinny post action they got going on is –
yeah. My God, who's their OC? Gus Malzahn? Good gracious.
Bobby Petrino's brother.
I know, but good gracious. I mean, they're carving us to pieces at the moment.
Not great, man.
No.
Still sleepwalking. Hugh said they're sleepwalking. DJ Durkin's pissed off. Like, you got to –
yeah.
Need some stops.
Okay.
Jeez.
All right, Keldrick.
There you go. Kid, good play. Take over the dadgum game.
Yeah, seriously.
Need some 1980s shoulder pad. That's what I'm talking about.
Those Bo Jackson, Herschel Walker era shoulder pads.
Yeah, there's some funny videos of like Lionel James. He's one of those small. He's like a Sean Shivers guy, but the pads are like as big as him.
Yeah, you probably had to though with him. Jeez.
All the pads are way smaller now. They're
They're significantly smaller to help with shoulder movement,
flexibility, and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Wrap up.
I noticed our defense has not been wrapping up the past. Baylor, we kind of were wrapping up, but
last sighting.
Yeah, Ball State, and then this game, we're just trying to hit these. It's like we're trying to hit stick everybody. Just wrap up. If you wrap up and square up, your helmet might knock the ball out.
Just saw Sylvester Smith and Blake Woodby had a really big hit right there too. So
Mm-hmm.
got playing a bunch of dudes. I don't think that can be talked about. I don't think that's talked about enough either. We play so many dudes in that backfield, that defensive backfield. I really do wonder if those rotations tighten up a lot.
Ooh, he caught that still. Holy crap.
That's probably gonna be targeting.
Nah, I think it was clean. It just knocked the breath out of him though. Yeah, that was just a clean hit. He just held on to the ball. I mean, props.
Where is Caleb Harris?
Yeah, where is he?
He's just he has yet to make a play this year.
Golly, receivers face down on their sideline. He definitely got the breath knocked out of him.
Are they reviewing it for targeting? No, that had to be a false start.
Yeah, it was false start. It's too late to do targeting now, right? I thought it had to be
They can review it before. That's false start.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, what's the rule on that? How long?
I mean, I guess they got up until the next play.
Like
they could signal down and say they want to review it.
Yeah,
they do that from the booth.
They got two things with that call. They got to clean it up. Like what is targeting, because you'll see a targeting call in one game and then another game it'll be the same thing and they won't call targeting. And then two, they got to if they're going to call it in that moment. If not, you're going to have to brush it off and try again next time there's something like that.
Yeah. All right, hold them to a field goal here. That was a good play. They caved it right there. Yeah. So that's 97. That's Bobby. Woodyard cleaned it up.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you,
Jay Hardy, man, he's playing good. Jay Hardy's playing good.
Yeah, those Stormtrooper whites are looking good at home, by the way.
I say throw every other uniform you have away. Let's just go whites 24/7.
Pull an LSU. Just pull LSU and just have that one signature.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish there's
nobody open.
Those practice pants that we had, the Navy ones. If we could go Navy on Navy one game, I would cry.
I just wonder with the white helmet how that would look. But I'm with you. I like it. You got
make a Navy helmet.
Well, yeah.
Make a Navy helmet.
I've seen pictures of one.
I know. Yeah, I know. I've seen the mock-ups. I wish.
When I watched Miami the other day, 2 weeks ago, and when they wore orange jerseys, and that's what we would look like if we wore orange jerseys. They have the white helmet, the white pants. It looks pretty good. I wouldn't be mad if we did that.
I was honestly shocked that we did white uniforms at home today. Oh my gosh. God.
That's pathetic. Sly. You just got toasted. That's pathetic.
That's bad.
That is so pathetic.
Yeah, our offense is going to have to put up some points in this game to be able to keep it out of.
They ran this play. You got crossed up. You got put in a blender, and you're too slow to make the play. That's pathetic.
Yeah, you can't. We're going to get torched by Oklahoma if we do that. If we play like this on defense, anyway. I think our offense can hang with anybody. It's our defense I'm worried about.
See now here's the thing. He missed
it again. Golly,
boy, he's going to have to get an Uber home.
Dude, he's not him when he's hungry. That means he needs a Snickers.
How much does an Uber cost back to Mobile? Because they may not let him back on the bus.
No. Yeah, someone get that man a gift card to Uber or Lyft. Yeah.
No, he needs to pay for it. You can't miss 2 extra points. That's on him. Look, here's the thing it's not like we're going to lose the game.
No.
I'm worried about us losing the game. But now that puts you just that much further back from being able to sub out and putting in young guys, just making really playing lazy like that. That's just not good. That's not good stuff at all.
And we've always done that. We don't ever put teams away, even the ones we're supposed to beat. It's always like that, I feel like. But I don't know why it is, but I don't know. I do agree with you, though. We're losing time for younger guys to get reps so they have experience. So if number is called in an injury, situation, then.
Now that Blake Woodby was on that drive. They're still playing a bunch of guys. So look, I mean, maybe that's the case, but Sly's your starter. That's man on man. You just got abused man on man.
bad.
with a Sun Belt dude. It's not even their number one guy.
No.
Pretty bad. I think we're being pretty tough on him. T. Moultrie. He said we're sugarcoating it. I don't know. I don't know how much harder I can be.
Yeah.
It's not good. Slide. That was terrible. That's.
I can go in if you want me to, but this is a family show,
Yeah.
So
we're gonna have to score, answer quick, and you're fine.
If you want to hear me go in on somebody, you should have heard what I said about Billy Napier on Tailgate. Oof.
Was it bad?
Pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Oh man, 3rd and Durkin. It's becoming a thing again.
Yeah.
Bad stuff. All right, let's what do you got to do here? You come out and you just got to continue to do what you've been doing. Don't don't be cute. Don't do anything other than just continue doing what you're doing and handle.
Yeah, don't try to make a highlight. Just go out there and play ball, and we need touchdowns. We can't do the field goal game from here on out. You know what I mean? Which we've been putting it in the end zone, but we can't just kind of butt around and expect, we got this. Our defense isn't playing well. We got to put up points, keep a good cushion that's comfortable anyway.
Exactly. Yep. We were joking and talking about when to see backups, and now, man, you could screw around and not get a chance to get them in there. So you got to handle business here. Haven't seen Rayshawn Pleasant. Has anybody in the chat heard anything on Rayshawn Pleasant? I haven't seen him at all.
If our defense plays like this against Oklahoma, Mateer could put 35 on us easy. That's what I'm worried about. Mateer's playing really good right now.
Yeah, they haven't really played anybody yet, but
no, they haven't. Who's they playing today? Temple.
Yeah,
up there.
That was a decent return. Yeah. Kind of stretched it too far, I think. All right, let's go out and handle business. Get back in the groove. That first
touchdown catch was beautiful.
Yeah. Ty Simpson apparently had a big day through the air, which is fine.
Jackson's had 2 rushing touchdowns, correct, today?
Yes. He's had 2 touchdowns and a passing touchdown. So
yeah.
Ty has to throw for 382 yards, though, because they can't run the ball on anybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is weird. There's that jet motion again. There you go.
I just don't want to wear down Cobb in this game. That, what I mean? We need to get Mabson involved, and which I know we're, kind of shorthanded on the running back depth at the moment. So,
yeah. Gee, it's a little bit closer game than I thought. It's only 13 points.
I know.
That last touchdown sucked.
Yeah.
Just score. And all will be all right. All will be all right.
Joe Cobb.
It's a big run.
Dude, he is.
I said it at halftime. I don't know if you're listening. I swear to God, he's better between the tackles than he is outside. I agree. He's
built to run in between the tackles.
He's able to run north-south and change directions very easily and not really lose any speed. It's hard for him, in my opinion, to run east-west and cut north-south if that makes sense. It seems like to me it's harder for him to run wide and cut it up the field than it is for him to just wiggle left and right as he's running.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. That was it before half where he kind of there's a massive pile up and then he was able to kind of squeeze out of it. And that gave me Trey Mason could do that really well.
Yes, he could.
A couple of years ago. Like you would think, oh man, he got stuffed, and then it's like whoop, and there he goes.
Jet sweep on first down. 3
Trey
yards.
Mason was like a giant piece of muscle out there.
He was solid ball.
That man, I don't think had an ounce of body fat. I mean, it was complete muscle with a little bit of a bulletproof vest on there or something.
Yeah. Throw it.
Either get rid of it or smart. Jeez. Come on, guys.
3rd and 7. What's not there on that play? Like, what's not like? What is wrong with that play where there's nobody? How is nobody open? We got guys running the same. We got running into each other.
The guy was kind of open in the replay, but
yeah, but like, at what point was he? Like, where was Jackson at that point in time?
Rid of the ball. He's holding it for too long. Just throw it.
That's holding. It's good. Way to come back to the ball.
Yeah.
Got to punt it, I guess.
Yeah, where is it? It's 4th and what, 2, 3?
Yeah, but you're on your side of the field.
Yeah.
He said the announcer said seemed like there was somebody there. Maybe had somebody open. I don't know. They're muddying it up right now. We're going for it. I'm totally fine with, I guess. It's gonna be a quarterback power.
Go Jackson.
Go.
Oh my God.
Oh, he ran over somebody.
Go ahead.
He's fired up. Let him know about it. Let him know about it.
By the way, every time he does his little touchdown celebration, it reminds me of Napoleon Dynamite, and I can't unsee it. And that will remain that way for the rest of the year.
People are saying it just means War Eagle. I don't know. Maybe it does.
That would be hilarious if it actually had some meaning to Napoleon Dynamite, but it probably is War Eagle. I hope.
Yeah. Because it kind of looks like a W as well. Throw the ball. 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 There you go. Hold on to it.
Good gracious.
Was that Omar?
No, yeah, it was.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Omar's in the game. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Feed him.
Feed him the ball.
Second two. No, we want a shot right here. Throw one deep to Perry.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro, that touchdown, that
is a blocking
Preston drop
from now on.
Yeah, that touchdown that Preston dropped was so frustrating. It was like he was like looking ahead, like he just took his eye off the ball, is what it looked like.
Oh, he totally. He's looking for contact. Nobody was there. You got the first down. I don't like that though, running like that into a pile.
No. Had echoes of Milrow run into a pile.
Yep. Let's go, Mabson. Give him the ball. The child needs to touch it. Child needs the ball. Look at that boy. Look at that kid.
Yeah,
I wish he was 17 so we could just talk about him being 17.
No, I know.
He just turned 18.
He's got the ball.
Oh, he just ran through that kid's soul. He just ran through that kid's soul, man.
And he's a second too? Oh, yeah. Watch out. This Clemson Georgia Tech game, by the way, is closer than I thought it would be. 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Which I still don't get the Klubnik hype, but all right.
I don't either, bro.
Put in my boy CV over there. Went to my high school. I was way ahead of him in high school, but
who's that?
CV, their backup. It's like Christopher. I'm not even going to try to say his last name. Venezuela. It's not even that, but
they went to Clemson. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. He's still there. He's still the backup. Dude, who has that watch? Do you see that? One of our coaching staff. Holy moly, that thing was massive.
Where is it? I don't see it.
They'll show it in a minute. It was a shot of Hugh, and he just had it just standing there. That thing, I could read the time from here. That watch face was massive. Holy crap.
Flavor Flav. All right, get the first down. Let's don't even try to kick a field goal. We're in we can't make the decision on who kicks the field goal right now. Go. Push him.
He's like a yard short. Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Fake the handoff to Arnold and give it to Mabson. Let him shoot out there like a rod of lightning.
Yeah, you can run a read right here. You should be able to just push them. Just go for it.
Do it.
It's that would be pushing it for Alex anyway.
Yeah.
because that would be right at 40 yards.
Go. Yes, sir. We got it.
Okay. Good deal. Those
Yeah,
are
I like Jackson's hesitation on those handoff and reads. That's just he's got that kind of down to perfection, I feel like.
I agree. All right, now maybe take a shot.
Yeah.
Take a shot.
Put Perry on a post.
We need. I'm with Dougie's Playhouse. Like, let's get the ball behind the line of scrimmage and let some playmakers do some stuff with it. Like,
yeah. I'd like to see a screen to maps in here. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I also want to see Jackson
Got
get
the
the ball out a little bit more.
Oh
sharp.
my!
Okay,
he's running through people for a little.
He's getting tough yards. It's not really coming easy.
He's an inspiration to short kings like me, Kyle. It's giving me hope.
Hey, it could be you. Could be you. You could have been a running back.
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't inherit my dad's supposed speed that he had. Everyone in Jacksonville was like, "Yeah, you know your dad was fast in high school." I'm like, "Was he now?"
I need to see that. I got to see that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, me too. He just got his knee replaced. Maybe he's back. You know,
it happens, man.
Oh, okay. We'll bounce off. Dude, the fact he was able to.
Is that not a face mask?
That I thought it was too, but the fact he was able to absorb that, bounce off, and keep his balance. Dude, holy cow.
Whew, he's hard. He's hard.
Low center of gravity, dude.
All right, this is a big play. 3rd and 6.
Run that play with Singleton again. It's worked every time
middle,
today.
yeah. They only have one high safety, but it's in the red zone. So
it was caught, but out of bounds.
He threw it way out of bounds.
Don't be hurt. My God, don't be hurt. He was holding his side.
He's been limping every time he comes off the field.
No.
He kind of ran the route out of bounds, too.
Hey, it was obviously incomplete, but the fact that he mossed him, oof.
On his hip. Weagle, that was no fun. This has not been a very good first opening. This quarter's almost over.
Yeah.
There's only been 2 drives. Their drive and then ours, and this quarter's almost over. Please make
got
this.
It. Let's go.
He doesn't miss.
Let's
Good
go.
for him. He's 2 for 2 on the year. Oh, man. I know you didn't like that opening defensive stand.
Mm-mm.
It was pretty rough.
And we have a real problem with DBs.
Yeah, we do have. There's something going on there. They're gonna have to get figured out. Something going on for sure. I don't know. I can't tell if it's so much personnel or is it scheme quite yet. I can't quite figure that out because it does feel like I don't feel like you're seeing a bunch of guys getting beat in man. It's almost like we don't 100% know where we're supposed to be.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Would you agree with that? Is that a pretty fair assessment? Now, Sly got 1,000% beat on that touchdown play. Like he just got
so bad.
He just got beat. But like some of those slant, like the touchdown slant or a touchdown skinny post, and then they ran it again on that last drive. I can't tell exactly what they're trying to do there. I can't tell if they're trying to funnel him into like it's zone and you're trying to squeeze him inside where there should be a defender there, or if you're getting beat. Like I can't 100% tell yet without going back and watching it. But it does seem to me like maybe it's a schematic thing, maybe more so than just sheer talent. But I could be way wrong. Could be both.
I can't imagine that it's talent, man. I mean,
I know. It is hard to imagine that it could be just a lack of horses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know that it's all scheme either because I really trust Durkin as a coach.
I do too, but
yeah,
you got to get off the field, man. Got to stop a drive and get off the field.
I liked a comment that I saw from Lance Daw. 8.5 minutes burned. Get a stop. burn half the fourth quarter and get out of here.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's time to get out of this game, I think, and just
Yeah. So you're up, 18 points now. The spread, I think, was 25.5. Get a stop, score. If you don't cover, who cares?
This is one that I mean, we're getting into that fourth quarter territory where they throw a touchdown, you might throw a pick or fumble, and then all of a sudden it's a ball game. Yeah.
Oh gosh, don't tell me that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, I mean, it's still early, but I think this is fair. Like, we talked a lot about the secondary leading up to the season. And there's a lot of guys, a lot of highly rated, highly talented guys. But they've struggled so far. That seems to be, they were picked on in the Baylor game. Ball State. Go ahead.
Could it be that they're just young? I mean, a lot of this seems to be some processing is what I'm seeing. Like they're getting beat by a step, but I don't know if that's an athletic step or a processing step. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. It could be. Corey, I want 3 and out. I want the ball back. That's what I want to see out of this defensive drive. Like, let's get the ball back. Let's stop playing with our food.
And wrap up, please. I'm tired of these shoulder tackles.
Is he getting the ball out really fast? Are they getting the ball out really quick? Or does it seem like maybe pass rush is like not all the way there? It could just be that they're just getting it out so fast that there's really no time for them to get in there. But I haven't really felt like we've threatened the quarterback very much.
Yeah, I was going to say I want to see Keldrick.
Yeah, he needs to take over. Super chat from NH3425. We'll find out for real this team is next week, especially the defense. I have concerns defensively, and I think all that's fair.
Yeah,
totally fair. They throw the ball all over the place. The tier's really good. They got good skill guys. And I think they're going to have a good defense too. So they kind of have the whole package, and it's on the road. And you got the Jackson element. Like, it's not going to be like to think we're just going to walk in there and like it's the same Oklahoma from last year. I think you'd be sorely mistaken. You're going to be disappointed. I was shocked. I saw the opening line came out at, I think it was them 3.5. I think you could have got it. Auburn catching 3.5 points, which typically if it's a pick 'em, they say you get 3 points for it being a home game. So it almost seems like maybe they feel like they're pretty even for the most point. So
I disagree, but I'd have to go back and look at some Oklahoma stats. I think Oklahoma is probably a top 10 team, and we're probably a top 25 team. That's just kind of how I feel about it.
No.
I don't have anything I can point to definitively disagree. It's just one of those things. We'll know where we are next week for sure.
Jackson Arnold's going to have to show up, though. I don't care if it's, old environment or not. I'm sure it's going to be in his head, but he's going to have to brush that aside and, be mentally strong to get through that game, no matter what they throw at him, because they're probably going to throw the kitchen sink at him the first drive. So try to shake him up a little bit. So it wouldn't shock me at all if they try to do that and take him out of the game entirely. But we'll see.
Try to rattle him.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys a question. A couple of games into the season, how did you feel about Nick Marshall at this point in the 2013 season?
How did that see? I know you had Washington State. I think that's really before. That's really before we started figuring out we could run that read option really well.
Yeah.
Mississippi State, we sucked. And we scored at the very end to win that game. So I would say it probably wasn't really until
A&M
maybe that you were like you really felt like, oh man, we got a dog back there.
Yeah. And then obviously,
so you got Jared Smith in right now. Like I just don't know that we're just rotating so many guys like Jared Smith's in right now.
Yeah.
Maybe Durkin's just trying to get a lot of guys on film. He still hasn't figured out who his main go-to guys are yet.
Yeah. Or just you've been
back there, man. Oh my gosh.
Held.
Jeez, man.
I thought
Yeah, I thought they were going to throw a flag too. I saw what you're.
I thought
I see what you're looking
I
at.
thought Jared got held right there. Right there.
Yeah.
That was. They just didn't call it. Oh, X made a bad play. Did he get the first down there?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. That's kind of a weird. That's just a busted. That's just one of those weird plays where you got to be able to. You got to be aware that there's an athletic quarterback. Now, this is the kind of stuff that this hasn't been there. I don't know where this is coming from. We're all of a sudden we're getting pushed out of the way on the ground. Like nobody touched him. Thank God Melendez was there. Just like that, it's the fourth quarter. What a quarter.
That's crazy.
These new
Two
clock
scores.
rules, man, I don't know about them yet.
We're only up 2 scores.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
13. Did I do that math right? No, we're up 16 points. Yeah.
16.
So that was second when it comes back, it's what, second 5, something like that?
Yeah. Well, the cool thing about football is, next week we could come out and our guys could have their best game of the season and Oklahoma could have a rough game. And you just don't, sometimes, you don't know. I feel like there's always like a 7-point swing depending on how people are feeling that week almost.
Yeah. Yeah, and the intensity ramps up, the focus ramps up. Like it's not going to be an 11:45 game. Like there's a lot to it. And yeah. I still think, and this may be just wishful thinking, but I still feel like they're really trying to get a look at as many players as they possibly can right now. Like they're getting a bunch of dudes looks, and I'm wondering. I just wonder if that has a little bit to do with what we're seeing. I don't know. Maybe wishful thinking.
Was it Blackerby during the Ball State game, or was it you, Kyle, that was saying that like certain offensive possessions where we were like running plays that we were not good at running?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's similar here where we're putting guys in that haven't had a lot of reps and it's not exactly working out. I don't know. Just kind of weird. I don't know.
Well, I look at it like, what are you trying to do? What's the goal?
Yeah.
Like, what is your goal? Like, are you, against Ball State, I felt like, hey, we could run it all over this team, but we need to get better. What are some things we need to do to get better? We definitely need to figure out how to, we got to throw the football. We can't just run 50 times a game and expect to win. So that was the thought process there. But like, what's your thought what are they trying to achieve? Like, what's the goal on the defensive side? Like, are we just trying to get as many people looks as we can, playing time to try to hone in those rotations, or do we have a schematic issue? Do we have a talent issue? I don't quite know what the goal would be. I can't quite figure it out yet.
Yeah. It's just not good optics that we're only up by 16 on an in-state school that's in the Sun Belt. You know what I mean? It's just kind of frustrating.
There's something to this too. There's guys playing that you're just trying to keep other dudes healthy for next week. So there is definitely an element of that too.
Still got to step up though.
How many pitches and yards does Cam Coleman have right now?
Let's see.
I don't know where to go for those stats during the game.
Let's see. He has. I can only remember 2 catches. I think he's got 2 catches. Let's see. Cam Coleman has 2 catches for 49 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Eric Singleton has 6 for 65. Horatio's got 2 catches. Perry's got a catch. Omar's got a catch.
Yeah, like yeah.
That's not good enough, man. And Cam Coleman will catch anything you throw in his general direction.
What's not good enough? What's not good enough?
It can not having over 100 yards and only having 2 catches. I mean, we're running it too much, or we're not throwing it to him enough. I'm just,
we've been pretty balanced.
We have been balanced. I'm saying we should be unbalanced, and I'm saying you should throw more 50-50 balls at Cam.
Yeah. I got you. Oh, I don't hate that. See, I see Blake Woodby out there. I see Jared Smith out there. Sly's walking up. Somebody better pick up that guy out of the backfield. They
Oh.
sealed off the edge. Ooh, that could have been a pretty easy catch.
Yeah.
Now, see, that to me looked like Kayan got beat. That to me just looked like Kayan gave up the inside, like super easy. All right, this is a big down. 3rd down and 10. How about we dial one up right here and come after them?
Just throwing it. They're beating us on these slants. It makes it hard to blitz.
Yeah.
That's true too. They're trying to fit. Looks like we might be in man.
Get him. Get back there, man.
Got it.
Oh my gosh. Dude. They just won't go away, man.
I thought Jared had him.
That's what you don't want to hear. That's not good.
God.
Darian Smith, another freshman. See, all right, you had a freshman on one end and a freshman on the other, and one of your freshmen lost contain.
Yeah. Well, we're still young, Charlie.
No, but I mean, like, why? But at this point in the game, you know, are they going to be in there against an Oklahoma at this point in time? Probably not. Like, that's probably going to be Kieron Crawford and Keldrick. Like, so does that happen? I don't know. Like, is that an issue? You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it transitive. Like, I'm trying to look forward to next week. That's two freshman defensive end. Does that happen against Oklahoma State? Oklahoma? I don't think so.
No.
Now, if that was Kieron Crawford and Keldrick, I'd be like, okay, we got some serious issues. We got some serious problems. Boy, see, now Kieron's in there, and boom, you got a tackle for loss. So they put Kieron in there, and immediately you have a tackle for loss. See what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So, you got 3rd and 10 again. You probably don't want Jared Smith and Darian Smith? You probably don't want either one of those on the field right now. Get off the field and go score. And I don't think they're in right now. I see. I do see Darian.
Playing a little bit of chess.
Okay, thank God he can't throw deep balls.
Was Sly beat right there? I couldn't tell.
Yeah. He wasn't beat.
He was in his hip pocket.
Yeah, he just overthrew him.
What is this flag?
Is there a flag? Oh crap! He was holding him. He was holding him.
That's why he wasn't beat. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's PI for sure.
That's pathetic. Get him off the field. That's pathetic. Don't put the camera on him. It was definitely not him.
No.
Yeah, put New Boy in there. Let New Boy go cover somebody.
Yeah.
That's so pathetic.
Self-inflicting wounds won't help either.
So pathetic. That ain't on Durkin on that one. That's just not being a good athlete.
We're not wrapping up.
Goodness gracious.
Flag. Another flag? That was kind of late, too. He was already on the ground when he threw that.
They were clapping, so they obviously knew it was something. Jeez. Jeez.
Oh, God, he looks so pissed. For the right reasons.
He was looking healthy this week.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, so it's a sideline warning.
Oh, he threw. Oh, it was DJ. DJ was in front of the ref.
Yeah, he was in the little restricted area.
Oh my gosh,
that's got to be on them.
I hope. Thank you. It is.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I'm tired of seeing the yellow laundry. Let's put the flags up. Play some ball, please.
Yeah.
Not turn that into one of these fourth quarter situations against a local school, for the love of God.
Flags haven't been bad, though. I mean, they haven't been bad calls.
No, it's been a pretty well called game. I've thought so far. Haven't really seen anything I've just been really aggravated with. Been pretty clean.
Oh my gosh, oh my goodness gracious.
Who was that just made that play? It's new boy. Told y'all, man. He needs to be on the field.
Fagans was one of my favorite recruits from the last class. I was really glad we got him.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we could have held on to KJ Bolden because he's pretty good too. That would have been.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
That was a couple of years ago, I guess, but.
And he's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
He was a freshman last year. So that was pretty.
There's still time. There's still time. He could come here.
Good stop.
Good stop. Who was that on the bottom? Keldrick.
Who else?
I think that was solo.
Jeremiah Wright. Is that Jeremiah
He's
Wright?
holding his shoulder. Is he holding his shoulder low, or is he? No, he's just.
Yeah, he's just coming out.
3rd and 8. Okay, let's do something. Do something, please. This is, in my opinion, this is goal to go territory for them. Like, this is 4-down territory. Like, you go for it no matter
100%.
what.
Absolutely. Yeah, they might not get another. They're not going to get another.
Ball's out.
We got the ball.
We got the ball. Let's
Ball's
go.
Out. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
They got it back. No, we didn't. We got it. X got it. X marks the spot, baby. Let's go. Who hit him? Jared Smith.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like I'm making excuses, okay? I don't want to get there because there's some stuff going on that's very concerning. But we are playing guys. Look at there. There's Darian Smith. There's Jared Smith on the defensive line, and they come up with a sack. Like, we're playing a lot of young guys.
Yeah.
And they're not young guys that are starters. We're playing depth a lot. So I think that definitely needs to be taken into account in a lot of this. But again, I'm not happy at all. Like, what sucks is some of the bigger plays have been on some of the starters, like Sylvester Smith. Now, they've broken contain a few times with some of the younger guys on the defensive line, but Sly's having a terrible game. As good as he was last week, he's equally as bad this week, unfortunately.
I was going to say is I wonder if Durkin's playing a little bit of chess here with schemes and coverages and even personnel. Like, if he's sandbagging, or not showing his top personnel group and his correct coverages and everything. I mean,
I didn't even think about that.
I'm just saying. I mean, if I was Durkin, I would consider it because the Oklahoma game's your first real test. I wouldn't show him who I was going to have on the field all the time. I'd make them game plan for everybody. And that might be what he's doing. He's like, we can beat South with whoever doing whatever. Yeah.
Now this has got a significant level of bug here, but I mean, it makes sense. He's Dirk. Cheese says Dirk's playing the long game, improving young guys' D and experience. This game doesn't really mean anything. We're going to win. Next week won't look the same. I mean, there's a significant level of bug in there. I get that, but I agree to an extent. I just don't think we're going to be rotating as many guys next week. It's going to look more like it's supposed to look.
Yeah,
on defense. Now, can they?
If our guys look good next week, and the defense looks significantly different, then that'll be the case. It'll probably be Durkin was just kind of messing around.
Yeah.
I just want us to be healthy going into this game. Like, I want people to be 100% going in, so we're not, having to go, oh, well, so and so, he's, something's bad again. Like,
Amaris Williams, I don't think he's come back into the game. Like, that's one you got to have for Oklahoma. Yeah. That's probably allowed Darian Smith and Jared Smith to play a little bit more, have to play a little bit more. So, like, yes, there's an aspect of health too that I think has Jake. I don't think Jay Crawford's come back in yet. I could be wrong.
And I know
they're not going to do this, but I want to see some.
Look at my man Hardy from Missouri. I loved him. He was the running back for Louisiana Monroe last year.
Yeah,
I tried so hard to get him to Auburn. We were talking on Twitter and everything. I don't guess we wanted him. We got derailed.
Oh wow, little mini hurdle.
Okay,
is that Cobb? Yeah. Yeah, I saw which he's not going to play in the game, obviously, because there's 10 minutes left in fourth quarter. But I saw Austin dressed out But
Yeah.
hopefully
can
he'll
go.
be back next week. 100%
He will.
ready to go.
He doesn't have anything structural going on. He's just
Yeah.
getting some stingers, and they're just trying to give him as much.
Healing up time and rest, and
That Singleton on the
Go ahead and
outside.
get it in there, calling a shot. 50-yard. Does that say touchdown run or just TD in general? Oh, that sucked. Now you're behind the chains. Third and 1.
Dude.
3rd and 9, 3rd and 8. I don't hate that play call.
No, I don't hate it, but it's just like, feels like we've been boom, boom, and we're already at 3rd and 8.
Playing with your food.
Yeah.
Playing with your food. Now you really like this is a very, very big play right here.
Yeah, it is.
Just don't turn it over. See what happens here. It's like they're going. It's only a 6-man protection.
Jeez.
Did he drop it again?
Goodness gracious, man.
Fiddle ball.
I don't know how I think about that. I don't know how I feel about that one.
That
he got hit before the ball got there.
That was a hospital ball, man. That
was bad.
He never saw the corner on the outside.
Jeez, dude.
Okay.
All right, DJ, have the
what was the score? Have we scored in the second half? We scored one time and we kicked the field goal.
We kicked a field goal, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, dude.
Did we score a touchdown though in the second half?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, because we were up 28 to 9 at half, I believe.
How many I want you guys that go back and watch film and stuff. How many targets does Cam get? Is he beating his guys? Like, why aren't we throwing it to him? I don't get it.
Cam has had 4 targets in this game, I think, and he's got 2
That's
catches.
stupid.
Yeah, you should have more than that.
That's
I agree.
Stupid.
Well, it's not. Again, it's not so much that it's Jackson's got to throw it to him. You know, like you got to put some of it on Jackson too. Like, you don't run one guy in a formation. Like you got multiple guys going out there. Jackson's got to pick him. So I don't know.
Is Cam his first read, and does Jackson have a tendency to look for better? Maybe, and that's what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Jackson's like, first read, Cam's not completely wide freaking open, so I'm gonna go on. And maybe the way to fix that is to make Cam his second read.
Maybe you got to move him around a little bit more. I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is we better get a stop right here.
We got to have one. Like, there's no question about it.
This game started off, they were so good, and you have just completely freaking melted down.
Yeah, we fell asleep
in the second half. Completely melted down. The thing is, like, you could have so much momentum and promise going into next week. Now, I'm not saying like whatever happens this week really translates into next week, but like just everything built around like everything you've done up to this point. You put this team away and you get done with it. Now you're freaking fired up and you're confident going into Oklahoma. And now it feels like you're going to be going back and trying to answer questions instead of building off what you've already put together the first 3 games. Just
by the defense was good. I mean, there's some positives. You know, Cam's catches have been good. I mean, the receivers have been good. They've had a lot of drops the side of Singleton and Cam. I don't know.
Clemson loses to Georgia Tech.
What
sounds like?
That's crazy.
Oh man.
Particularly like Dabo. So it's fine.
I guess they kicked a field goal to win.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a long field goal. 24-21 as the time expires.
How do y'all think that the South Carolina Vandy game is going to go? You think it's going to be one-sided, or you think Pavia and company will put up a fight?
Dude, South Carolina's offense is not good.
Yeah.
I don't know how good Virginia Tech is, but they won that game off of like special teams and like just making some big plays at the end of the game, like
Beamer ball.
Beamer ball, yeah.
Dude,
I'm betting against Pavia, man. So
It was a big run on first down. Got a bunch of starters in there. I don't know how good Oklahoma is, how their rushing attack is.
from what I've seen, it looks like they throw a lot.
Yeah, they're up.
But Mateer can
42.
scramble though with the best of them too. So
They're up 42-3 right now, just pounding Temple at home. That was a good play. Finally, Caleb Harris makes the first tackle of the year. His first tackle of the year. Mateer is 20 of 34 for 282 with a tutter and an interception. He's thrown an interception. They have 207 yards rushing with 4 rushing touchdowns.
No, Durkin wants to dial up a pick here.
Come on, guys. Get us the ball back.
let's go.
Yes, sir.
They're gonna go for it though.
You think so? Yeah, I guess they got
I
to.
mean, probably.
If you go for it here, you eliminate the idea of getting a turnover though and scoring or something. Like you're giving up the game if you don't get it. I mean, it's
It's true.
over.
This is a ball game for South Alabama. If you don't get this, you can't win. Basically,
You can't, and they're going for it. Okay, it makes sense. I think it gives them their best chance.
Yep. You're kidding.
no, you didn't call that. There's no way you call that pass interference.
The wide receiver made contact first. He put his shoulder down.
Maybe
Go
that's
watch the replay.
offensive pass interference. Is it possibly offensive pass interference?
No, they're calling on
I think
defense.
They're going to call it
Full
on the
replay.
defense, man.
Holy cow! What a terrible call.
That's crazy. That's a garbage.
It's not even
Oh my
hands.
gosh.
It's not even his hands.
That's offensive pass interference. Look, he made contact. He put his
That's
shoulder into
awful.
him.
That's awful.
Dude, that's
sir.
so bad.
That is, and he's looking at the ball.
He turned around and found the ball. That's
Dude.
awful. God
Oh.
Almighty knows.
That's awful. That's so bad.
Yeah,
That's so bad.
yeah. That's got to be looked at or something. I mean, they can you challenge those things or no? Well, you
Oh,
should be-
God, we almost had a pick. God, you just overran the ball. It got tipped.
That's the worst. That is the worst PI call I've seen in a very long since the
It is pretty
Saints.
bad.
Remember that Saints game that was like a playoff game or something where they had a. Anyway, yeah, that was the worst PI.
I'm
call.
with it. That to me, that's perfect coverage. You turn your hips and you put your butt on them,
It's
and
perfect.
you turn around and find the ball, and that's how you play man.
If the offense hadn't interfered with him, he probably would have had a pick.
That's got to be a screen. You got to know it's a screen. You're not that good.
Yeah.
You're not that fast. Bobby Travis, like when you're interior defensive lineman and you get through like that, like you got to know, like my moves aren't this good. Like there's nobody blocking me. I think I've already used that joke today. Oh, I can't.
Have you?
I think so. War Tiger is melting down, or War 7. Or this person right here just completely melting down. We shouldn't be ranked next week. Jesus Christ, man.
Dude, I mean, people lost. We're up 16. I mean, people lose. Good teams lose to bad teams and have already this year several times.
Yeah.
So
Florida, for example.
Should LSU not be ranked because they only beat Louisiana Tech by 14 points? Should Georgia not be ranked because they only beat Austin Peay like 28-7? Or Austin P? It's not even Austin Peay. It's Austin P.
Austin Peay.
I mean, come on, guys.
Oh
Let's
my
not-
gosh, stop. Oh my God. They're killing us on those slants, dude.
Lance have been killing this defense all year. All year.
So how do you stop that? Like what? How do you?
Bro,
That's if slants are beating you like more than if slants continue to beat you, like you got some kind of schematic issue.
You got to have linebackers there.
Like your scheme's not you're getting
There's our line. All right, our
See, that's
linebackers are-
that's a screen. You got to know that.
Yeah.
Okay, they did. Turn around and find the ball.
Good
defense.
gracious,
Does
man.
Durkin normally like? What is his standard set? Is it 4-2-5 or what?
That's going to be the way it typically plays out. It's really fourth. It's really more of like a 3-4
Yeah.
alignment, but your outside linebacker is your buck, and it ends up really looking like a 4-2 most of the time. There you go.
It looks like a 4-2. That's what but it not quite. So that's what I was.
Yeah, it looks that the alignment's going to look like a 4-2.
Well, to answer your question, you got to have some linebackers in the soft spots in that in that coverage to cut those slants off. But then you're playing soft on the run. So that's your trade.
Someone told me when Durkin was hired, they're like you'll love him and you'll be so frustrated by him at the same time. Like he there's a little bit of a ski.
Oh my gosh!
Did they score?
No. Just we had an opportunity to get him in the backfield and just got.
Don't tackle him out of bounds. Don't throw a flag.
They're going to go for it.
We deserve a makeup call for that PI. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I thought they were going to. Ooh, that was close to like a horse collar.
Yeah, that might be our makeup call right there.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, I'm with Chris. It'd be nice to see us throw a slant every now and then.
Yeah. What happened? Why are we not doing that play with Singleton anymore? We haven't done that one time this half. That thing was working like butter.
We haven't really tried to throw it a whole ton.
Yeah. We can't even enjoy homecoming.
What do we do coming back on offense? I think we just line up and hit him in the mouth with Cobb like 14 times and go home.
At this point in time, you just get out of the game.
Yeah.
I think you just line up and you just hit him in the mouth. You don't even.
Are they reviewing something for a horse collar? Are they reviewing something? Can you review a horse collar? Somebody just said in the comments was not a horse collar.
Unless he's behind.
Coleman, yeah. Cam dropped. We did run a slant to open the game, and Cam dropped it. I think we've tried it every game, like the first play, tried to get it to him every time.
Of Evans on the Bucks, I forgot.
Tyreek? Or not Tyreek. God.
Mike Evans?
Mike Evans.
Yeah, Mike Evans.
Just a tall guy, outside tall guy.
Cam's a little
Makes
bit more
great
than that.
catches.
Tyreek Evans, good God, Hunter.
Tyreek Evans would be awesome because that would mean a very fast, tall guy.
That's Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I know.
No, we were saying like a mix of
like
Evans
a hybrid.
I
A hybrid of Mike Evans and Tyreek Hill.
Can't get off the field. Cannot get off the field.
Got to get off the field. Don't let him score.
At this point, we're just have to get lucky with like a tip and a turnover type of thing or cause a fumble.
No, I mean, they're going to go. I mean, they're going to try to score. I don't – it's going to get into like a fourth down scenario, so you just got to stop them. I'm with you. Some of the people in the chat, y'all are like fatalists. I don't really understand where you're coming from.
It's 5 years of being terrible, Charlie. That's what it is.
But I mean, what happened last year has nothing to do with what happens this year, ever.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's just been a bad run for Auburn.
Yeah, it has. We haven't been this bad consistently since the 80s. So,
or the 70s, I guess.
Maybe
kind of got out of it in the 80s pretty early.
I thought late 80s we were terrible.
No, that's when they were their best.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you won like 3 SEC championships in a row, up in like from won a bunch from like 85 to 89.
Yeah.
I thought Bo played for us in like 84.
82, 83, 84, and 85. That's a good play. Oh, look what happens when Keldrick Falk and Kieran Crawford are on the field. What does that mean? What does that sign? Did he just smell his fingers? Like, what is that?
I don't know. I
I
don't want to know.
Smell them. Watch it. Oh, show it. 91 and 92 are bad, apparently.
Does that Keldrick get credit for that sack? I guess
Probably was it a half, whatever they call it now?
A half sack.
Yeah, half sack.
There was a flag at the beginning of that play, I thought.
No, it was a butterfly in front of the camera.
Was it?
Pretty sure. Yeah, a little yellow butterfly. Me too, because I was about to lose it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good gracious.
Yeah, that's ball game.
Yeah. Take a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where you try to get Cam over 100 yards. I don't know, man. I know Freeze feels the same way I do. I know he does.
Yeah.
I know he's sitting here going, we just take a first down, let Cam run a go route and see what happens. Like,
I mean, why not? Just send it just for the heck of it.
It's so tempting.
Yeah.
I know what you're supposed to do is just run the ball like 5 times, but
4 verticals.
Dude, 4 verts, man.
4 verticals.
Yeah. Throw it to A. A's always open.
4 verts, hot route, Cam Coleman on a slant.
All right, let's start
wide
talking.
open.
This game, I don't want to
play right here.
I don't want to put the cart way before the horse, but like this game's pretty much over now. So let's talk about the game as a whole. Okay. You obviously come out really hot in the first half, and I thought the first half was essentially a perfect half of football almost. Am I crazy there? I think the first half was pretty perfect, and I don't know if I don't really know what happened. I want to go look at snap counts. I want to go look at a few things in the second half. At what point did we start subbing? Did all that stuff? I'm going to look into that, but it just felt like something happened in the second half that you only scored 3 points, so it's just you didn't put a full game together.
Yeah,
I don't know what else you take away from it other than that.
I was expecting, whenever they were going into half and they were interviewing Coach Freeze, and he was like, yeah, we're just kind of out here sleepwalking. I figured they would come out with an urgency in the second half, and we just went in and doubled down on a melatonin. Like, what are we doing? Like, what the crap?
Man. I mean, to be fair, it is hard to get up for South Alabama when you have an away game at a top 10, team or whatever next week. It's going to be mentally tough for any team to take these guys seriously, but
yeah.
But I think Hugh Freeze sometimes has at Auburn even has lost games like this before, and so I'm just glad it looks like we're gonna win because you just never know, man. You got to be grateful for every win.
Yeah, win's a win. I'm with you there. It's just like with a team like this, you wish you could pull the 77-0 type of game. You know what I mean? Like that's what should have happened in this game, and it's a homecoming game. We shouldn't be biting our nails at a homecoming game.
And I mean, I've never really been concerned about the actual, like, would we win or not? Like, I don't feel like that's really ever been a threat. But I'm with you. Second half, that very first drive, they go right down the field and score, and it's just kind of been like you've been sleepwalking. We've really only had
We've only scored 3 points in the second half.
We've only had the ball 3 times. This is the fourth time we've had the ball. This is our 4th drive in the second half.
They did go for it on 4th a bunch.
They did.
Yeah.
So what is this? Second and 1 or something?
I just run to the 2-minute timeout.
I kind of wish they would take Cobb out of the game and just give it to, you know what I mean? Keep him healthy.
You just can't turn it over.
No, you can't.
You know what I mean? So it's like
you're kind of in a weird spot here.
Cobb's hurting.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Get him out of the game.
No, he's all right.
Well, I think Austin's going to be 100% next week. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I think that's the idea is Cobb is your workhorse for this game and gets to kind of go off and put himself on tape and everything. And then you got Austin back next week.
I'm with Mr. Beautiful. Some of y'all need to quit crying.
A lot of people.
Somebody said
that
this,
are losing their
somebody said
minds.
this feels like a loss. Like, okay, that's extreme. That's extreme.
That's it. That's funny, man.
Yeah. Yeah. But we'll see. I hope Morris is okay. Here's a couple things. Malcolm didn't play.
Nope.
Malcolm didn't. Pleasant didn't play. Could Pleasant have gone in at nickel at some point in time? They've been talking about wanting to give him some shots there at nickel, or him playing at defensive back at all. He's not. I haven't even seen him on the field. So definitely want to find out what's going on there. Amaris came out in the first half. He was having a fantastic game, even though he had the I guess he had a face mask, I think, or something like, or I think he had a penalty, but still he was doing some crazy stuff, rotating a lot of guys. Again, I haven't seen anything that's like mega concerning. I think we got some scheme issues that we're always going to have, and it's just a matter of, can you keep the ball in front of you enough to where the offense does something wrong? You know what I mean? Or is it going to be death by 1,000 paper cuts?
Yeah.
I think we know. Go ahead.
No, you got it. Go for it.
I think we kind of know by now what the offense is going to look like. I mean, a lot of read option and Singleton running these jet sweeps and that kind of thing. I'm much more interested in how the defense looks schematically, personnel next week. That's going to be what's really interesting to see.
Yeah, that what you were saying earlier, like, could we be, kind of sandbagging this game and not showing what, we're going to have dialed up on defense against Oklahoma? But at the same time, I still feel like you should be able to put a team away like this and not have to worry about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's just me.
Still 16 points. I mean,
yeah,
it's not like
what was
lost the game.
What was the line on this game?
25.5, I think.
Ooh. Goodness.
So I don't know. I'm not too concerned. Let's get healthy.
Yeah,
get healthy.
That's I think that's the most important thing going into this Oklahoma game, is everyone needs to be healthy 100%.
And if I'm being honest about next week, I mean, if we go in there and we play them close, I'll be okay with that. I don't want to say I'm okay with losing. I'm not, but you know what I mean? I
haven't seen anything that makes me think we're about to go in there and get blown out. Like, I just don't see it. Could very well happen, but I don't see anything that makes me feel like we're about to just walk in there and get the doors blown off of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
First down.
Good run.
All right, now take him out of the game.
Yeah, you can take him out now.
Please.
Take him out.
Get him out of the game. Hugh.
He's not going to.
Hugh, take your aviators off. Get him out of the game.
How many yards does Cobb have?
He's over 100.
That's nice. He's had a good game.
Yeah, very good game.
He's stepped up for sure while Austin's been out. I'm not mad at his performance this game or last game.
Offensive line is just so good, man. I really think we have one of the better offensive lines in the SEC.
Yeah, I agree.
We're just gonna kneel it here.
If they call a timeout, throw it deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, don't show these highlights.
No, don't show the highlights. I was at the game. I don't need to relive it.
Oh, God, here it is.
What are we doing?
Oh. He would have made that read 10 times out of 10, guys. That's what he said.
Oh, my God. I was at that game. I still have nightmares.
I still don't understand why we went with him in year 2. I really don't.
I get it. I get why we did it. I just don't think year 3 was always going to be the year. Year 2 is not. So why would you blow a ton of, like, who do you get? How do you blow a bunch of money on year 2, or do you build for year 3?
Yeah.
You know,
and I think anybody would have thought that we would go, a 6 or 7 win team last year. And,
yeah.
I mean, tough.
Yeah, that Cal game we shouldn't have dropped. We should have beat Oklahoma. It was a lot of self-inflicted wounds is the problem with last year.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
all right, final thoughts. Auburn wins 13-15. Final thoughts before we get out of here.
Get healthy before Oklahoma and come out, be ready to punch them in the mouth. And hopefully DJ Durkin has a better defensive scheme for Oklahoma, because if not, we're in trouble. We're in trouble, and our DBs need to figure their life out too. So,
there you go. Final thoughts, Weagle.
Yeah, man. Pretty much the same. All right, if our defense doesn't get it figured out, Oklahoma's gonna beat us. They're gonna be unstoppable on offense, and
we gotta score. We can score too. Now we can score.
We can score. I don't know that we could score. I don't know that Oklahoma's defense haven't watched all their games, so I don't know what Oklahoma's defense looks like.
Yeah,
that's
not bad. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're going to get out of here. Thank y'all again in the chat. It was a lot of fun. Auburn wins 31-15. Came out hot and then kind of dribbled there towards the end. But you're 3-0 going into the war that's going to be a Norman next week. So appreciate you guys for hanging out. We'll be back again soon. It's another episode of the Top Button Podcast. Stay buttoned.
Thanks for listening, and drive home safely.